And we should be live, hopefully. Oh, I'm actually kind of on time, a little bit. A couple minutes late. Moon's gonna be staying up at least an hour, so I figured I could. I'm kind of in like a bored-ish mood. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just a little bit. Let me see if Skeleton's working. I'm kind of in a slightly bored mood. Part of the reason why I just kind of zoned out and played Fallout earlier, or Fallout 76 early. But I think I'm gonna play like an hour and some change of Fallout 3 because we're doing like actual quests now. Even if they're side quests, they're still quests. And then I figured we could go ahead and do some true crime after. I was looking at a specific video. It has to do with a family that was obsessed with zombies. So I'm kind of interested in that because my own family has a mild obsession with some dark creatures. Skeletons and zombies and vampires and the such. So it'd be kind of interesting to kind of see what they mean by that for that true crime case. It's both zombie, just like the fucking thing says. Skelly hyperfixates again. It's a Fallout. Also true crime. Yeah. What the hell? I also took half a gummy, so there's that. And I also I'm gonna hold off eating anything until after I'm done playing Fallout. But I did cave because it's pretty cheap and because honestly I'm just kind of in the mood for it, and I went ahead and I ordered some turnovers. My life revolved around zombies throughout elementary. Really? Oh, how do you only see crime? It literally starts with Skelly hyperfixates again. What have I been hyperfixating on? What have I been streaming most often in the last couple weeks? It's been Fallout, dog. How the fuck do you only see the second half? I'm so confused. I had like peak interest in zombie. I still am very interested in like different zombie mythos and shit. I say mythos, like the different types of zombies and different fictional worlds and settings and like their weaknesses and how they came about and like how conscious they are and aware of the situation. I love that kind of shit. I also love the actual theatrical aspect of like zombies making gore actually happen, or using a mix of like practical effects and puppetry and robotics and like that kind of shit to bring that kind of thing to life on screen. I love that. I have like a little mini shelf that's got like, it's half full of just zombie themed books, specifically having to do with those kind of things. It's my favorite. God, zombies, best form of zombies. What the hell? I don't pay attention to what you stream. Zombie, you constantly say things that make me question, why are you even here? What enjoyment do you get out of this? I'm so confused. But Spot, what the hell? Alright, so we're gonna play some Fallout 3 and then we're gonna watch some true crime. It's probably gonna be like an hour 15, hour 20 minutes of some Fallout. And then around an hour and a half of true crime. I'm trying to like do half and half, kind of, sort of, a little bit. Because Moon's probably not going to bed until 10, if not slightly later than that. So trying to play it safe because I think she's only going to be up an hour. No, it does not, you fool. Absolute buffoon. Let me boot up the game. My nails are still on and they still feel weird, but I feel like I'm getting used to them. Next time I do these, I think I'm going to peel the glue off of the press-on nails and just use like the sticky bits and just use the nail glue. Because, yeah. I still have coffee because Moon's awesome. I still have water because I thought about it ahead of time. And like I said, food's coming. So during the true crime part of the stream, I'll probably be munching on food. Especially considering I just had half a gummy. Yeah. I'm a smart individual. You know this. You love it. Alright, let me see if we can get Fallout 3. You said pizza? My mom is making some, like, I don't know if it's Japanese. I think she said it was a Japanese dish. She fucking saw it. She saw it while she was playing fucking Animal Crossing. It's basically, it's like ketchup fried rice or ketchup rice. It's literally fried rice, but there's also like tomatoey ingredients to kind of imitate ketchup, and there's hot dogs. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm jealous, zombie. Share. Fucking share. Which one is ultra? Is that the fucking white one, dog? We have this conversation every time Monster is brought up, and I always fucking forget. You know what monster I've actually really been liking lately? No, that's the green one. Is that the green one? Ah, yeah, it's the green one. I haven't tried that one. I need to. I haven't tried it. You know why I haven't tried it? Because this is the one that my work doesn't carry. My work has, like, a bunch of different monsters, but I don't think I've seen this one at... And that's usually where I get my monster. No, what is it? Oh, I need to look it up. Monster, was it? I think it's called Rehab. Yeah, my newest, like, obsession. I say newest. It's been a low-key, like, obsession whenever I get Monster for the last few months. Monster Energy Rehab. The tea and lemonade is so good. It just fucking slaps. It slaps. It tastes like lemonade, but then it kind of has like an aftertaste that reminds me of like sweet tea. Which probably sounds disgusting, but it's really good because it makes me think of the Arizona teas. My dad used to always get Arizona teas whenever we went out as kiddos because he didn't want to get us sodas because sodas weren't healthy. So he'd be like, you guys want to get something? And it'd be that giant fucking signature can of fucking Arizona tea. We could go ahead and do this. I think we were exploring. Oh yeah, we were. We just made it here. Okay, I lied. We're gonna go here. And then we'll go ahead and at least try to start one of the quests. I forgot about that. Hot dog in Japanese food is a thing. I forgot what it was, but my mom had something for dinner at the restaurant in Japan, and it had hot. Yeah, no, it's literally the way my mom's making it from scratch because she found a recipe and veganized it. No, I don't like Three Dog. I was tempted to shoot him down if I could. You weren't here for that, I think. I ran into him and I was like, can I kill him? I killed his guards outside. He didn't seem to care because I didn't realize he was in the building because I wasn't paying attention. I was exploring the area and I saw the fucking Brotherhood of Dipshits, so I went ahead and shot and I fucking killed him, dog. And then I came inside and he's like, yeah, I have them protect me. And I'm like, I murdered them violently outside. I hope that doesn't change our standing. Or, alternatively, I hope you piss your pants whenever you try to do anything involving me because I can and will murder you probably. Where am I going? This way. The ghosts will haunt any intruder. Nah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dog. Why? We have to murder. Okay. I was gonna say, we have to murder them. Fox, you know this. Oh my fucking God! Oh, I'm almost dead. Let me just inject a lot of drug real quick. What the fuck? This is why we have over 100 stim packs, G. One of them has Annabelle. You got no fucking right, dog. Jesus. Put her down! Put her down, you fucker! These super mutants don't have rights. See, these guys, no rights. See this one? This one right here, he's a little special. He's a little special. He's a special little man, but we love him and he has rights. I will murder anyone who looks at him wrong. These guys can suck dick and balls. I already have a fully fixed up Annabelle, so I really can't take an extra Annabelle. As tempting as it is. Yeah, Fox gets all the rights. He's a beautiful boy. We love and respect him. Oh yeah, I have that special shit. Dude, my piss would be glowing by now if I was actually still alive in this universe. I would have so much quantum. It's not their fault they didn't get the same chance Fox did a decent. That's horrible. Shut up! We're gonna save that since that bullshittery just occurred. Do I want to know what you're fucking... Oh. I love how easily Fox just murders the others as well. There's like no thought, only violence. And honestly, I fucking respect it. Get away from me! Yeah. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bitch. You don't even have anything worth taking. That's so sad. Imagine, not even ammo. Ew, poo-poo doo-doo water. Who actually takes the dirty water? Like, how fucking desperate are you for water? There's so many other things you can do in the game. I don't get it. We're just gonna force it. I don't understand. Ooh, missiles. Ooh, missiles. I have so many missiles. Look at this absolute mountain of a man. Man, I respect that. I respect the fuck out of that. It's like all the memes with men just drooling over women. I am staring respectfully. What? Oh, okay. Alright. We have a ton of batteries. I made sure we did. Let's see. We need to go that way. Ooh, this cuts through. Let's go. Hopefully it actually cuts all the way through. That would be boss. Steak! I'll take that. Shitted. They don't even have a piss bucket. I'm crippled? Not anymore, I'm not. I'm literally an entire pharmacy right now. This is all in my pants, dude. This is... I have literally everything from ice cold Nuka-Cola to fucking packs of blood to a whole ass pie that probably gives you cancer. Let's be real here. To fucking 100 fucking stim bags. Oh, dude, you could send the army after me and I'd be fine. It'd be fine, dog. Where else am I storing it? That's probably the thickest part of my body. Torso and legs, dog. You just shove it in there. Oh. Is that Brotherhood? Are we gonna kill Brotherhood? I might need to reload the game. Ooh, if I kill more Brotherhood, because they might see it as being a bad thing karmically. Heisenberg, but he keeps all the trucks to make himself immortal and destroy the world. Hi, fucker. You're a fucking bitch. Oh, there goes my fucking leg. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There goes my fucking leg, dog. Empty. What are you talking about? That was a decent explosion. 7 out of 10. Where am I going? Wait. Am I at the place? Where you going, homie? Disrespect. Disrespect. Teabag on him right now. Alright, what was I don't like using this. Oh, it's this building. This building? Yeah. I wasn't paying attention because there's a lot of explosions happening. Alright, we're going in the building then. Oh, crotch shot. We got him in the fucking balls. Yeah. How about they come to attack you, right? And it seems like they have endless ammo and you kill them. It's like, they have 5 bullets. See, he's a special boy, but we love him for it. We love him. Oh, we love him for it. For some reason, the NPCs really do seem to struggle in this game just a little bit more than the other games I've noticed. Maybe I'm just more aware, but like, it feels like it's been worse this game. Something with like how their pathfinding works or some shit. Because it gets stuck on the weirdest inane bullshit. Like literally barely anything at all. I mean, it's funny, and like after you reach a certain level, it doesn't really matter because hopefully you're smart enough to have like health and decent guns on you. But it's still weird. Empty. No. No. That's empty. Ooh. Computer? You save it. Oh, shit. That's why we save it. Because I don't catch things. Let's try this again. I should be able to... Yeah, get fucking... I'm not having dinner. Oh, it was delivered! This computer trap is disarmed and won't explode. Okay. That's good. I can't... Okay, so there's nothing on it. It's literally just a trap. There's literally, like, no lore there. That is just to fuck with you. Nice. I love that. That's my favorite. I assume there's, like, info on there. That's so stupid. Why would I even bother? Why wouldn't I just leave it alone? If I knew it was gonna have nothing on it, I don't... Oh, my lord. Potato crisps is quantum. We don't need water, we only need quantum. Is that the only thing? Wait, no, we came in this way, so this way? Maybe?
Like, we definitely couldn't get into that.
Huh?
And
Yeah. There's not another one?
No.
There should be another one. Confusion. They didn't bring me my food. I'm a little annoyed if they didn't. Sorry, guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
What was it supposed to be?
A bunch of turnovers. It was literally the whole point.
He undeserved
Okay, now I'm a little annoyed.
Oh.
What? Oh, refund. On app, please. We are okay. Why do they always run out of... It is hard to type.
What did you do for holding? I guess.
Hopefully it'll let me copy paste this. Okay. The restaurants are supposed to be able to fucking take that out or call the person. I'm so annoyed. I literally ordered from Arby's. The only things vegan on Arby's menu really are the curly fries and the cherry turnovers and the apple turnovers. So I was like, oh, I'll order some for the family. But every time this has happened to me before, either they automatically refund it or they say something. Wizard! What the hell? I've already answered that question.
Among Us stream win?
No. The answer is no. We'll grab a fries then. That's yours. You have to let mom know because she wanted an apple turnover. Unfortunately, I can't just make them appear. Or she wanted a cherry turnover. Well, it looks like I got a refund at least, so at least there's that. I didn't have to contact customer service. You haven't? Yes, I fucking have. I've already said, dog, that I do not want to play Among Us. I don't have any poker face. I'm sure there's other streams. I know for a fact you've asked. Arby's curly fries slap though. Basically, Arby's junk food is vegan. Everything else not vegan. When is Marvel horny? What are you talking, bro? I'm going to lose it. We're doing true crime after this. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we have this area. What's going on over here? I love that there's no frame drops. I was annoyed playing Fallout earlier because of all the frame dropping. Like, normally it's bad, but it's not that fucking bad. Normally it's like, eh. That was bad. What the hell? Yes. Is that it for this building? I'm gonna get so sad. We're gonna look around the outside because I feel like there should be a way. There has to be a way up because they were shooting at us from above, right? Right? Went in through there. Oh, maybe they weren't? No, they were. Weren't they up there? Unless they were just placed there to be cunts. I don't... That might be it. Empty truck. So sad. I think that might be it, dogs. Why were they waging a war over here? I don't understand that. I get through. Yeah. Let me in, bitches. Oh god, it's one of the big boys. Annabelle, I need you. Annabelle. Vengeance or Annabelle? Annabelle. I have 62 missiles! Holy fuck. Yeah.
Now try and hide from that. Too fun.
Oh my god. Yeah. Big explosion. Oh. Oh god, he's angry. God fucking damn it, bro. Hey, good job. My fucking G. Oh, that's wigging out. You were just celebrating someone's death, but okay. Alrighty. Auto shop. There we go. Anything over here? Strong. Or not strong. Fox. I keep thinking of strong. He is my original mutant, okay? No tunes. No epic tunes. Money? Yeah. Speak of the devil. So, thank you for the resub, Wizard. I wasn't ignoring you, but bro, you've asked that question so many times. So many times! You have. I know you have. I know I've had to answer it. Boop. Baldur's Gate 3 stream? Bro, as soon as I can fucking afford Baldur's Gate 3. Just want to know when okay. I know it's awesome. I'm aware it's awesome. Mini nuke. Yeah. Those massive fucking boys scare the shit out of me. For real, on God. Like, when I first ran into one of them, I shat my pants, dog. I was like, what the fuck? He's already massive. We don't need anything bigger than that. That's fine. Nice. Horny vampire. Just limbs. Alrighty. So what is the thing that we have to do? Find the Museum of Technology. We already technically found that? I thought. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn we already... We have to go that way. Nice! That is a PogChamp moment right there. Why do they do this to my heart and soul? Why do they do this invisible wall bullshit to my face, bro? Right to my face. I'm so confused because it... Okay. We'll just go there. Couldn't go around it, that's the point. It hurts my soul. Bro, we're just going in the fucking Museum of Technology.
Game's over. I win again. Found you.
Hey, you do that. What are we doing in here?
Too easy.
Have we been in here? I think we just walked outside it. No traps. Okay. Log entry. The virus has been plaguing our H-type model mainframe due to an unknown attack has finally been localized by our research team and identified after a complete cleanup on the mainframe's core. I'm happy to announce that this infection has been removed. The soul of this machine has improved. That's weird. Boring. Okay. Kind of boring. Laser pistol prototype. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint regarding the firearms exhibition that's planned for temporary display in the atrium. With the world tensions the way they are right now, I feel it's highly inappropriate to glorify these killing devices by promoting them as a tour. Karen! You are a fucking Karen! Let us look at guns. Can someone please fix the planetarium projection system? The automated system that was just installed is prone to malfunctions at least once a week. We've had to interrupt the programming more times than I care to remember and end up taking over manually. I suggest that we remove the system and bring back the human element so the audience will feel more engaged. Dude, I don't mind looking at guns. That's why it kills me. I'm not anti-gun. I'm anti someone owning an entire fucking, like, closet of guns, because that's concerning to me. Or a certain type of gun, because again, you shouldn't need over a certain amount if you're doing hunting or other things that shouldn't be necessary. But for, like, museums and stuff, I feel like, yeah, you need to have that shit up there. It is history. And it is important to a certain degree. That might be the American blood in me, but, like, it's history, you know? Why is epic music playing? When I'm in the shitted. I did not the music that plays after you eat Chipotle and have to go to the bathroom. You're just sweating. Bruh. Is there any- oh, how did I miss Nuka-Cola? Boop. I need like 3 more and then I have another quantum. My piss will be glowing. Alright. So I think the only choice is to go up? No. Don't do that. This flag was recovered from the wreck of the USS Ebon Atoll, a U.S. Navy missile cruiser. Lore. Lore. 2066. Jesus Christ. Lore. Hey. I love how it's like, and then you look and there's nothing. It is gone. It has been lost to time and disease. What the fuck? I will go in the dome. Nice. Sponsored by Robco and General Atomics International. Doesn't surprise me. Ooh, flight exhibits are always kind of fun too. Honestly, I love just wandering around museums. That's probably my favorite part of schooling as a kiddo, was just going to museums. Ooh, that's really cool. Yeah, boy, I want to do that. Vault of Tomorrow. Thanks to a generous grant from Vault-Tec Corporation, the Vault Tour is open to the public. Walk through a section of an actual vault and observe all of the modern conveniences Vault-Tec has added to its now legendary nuclear fallout shelters. Power armor demo, that's interesting. Darwin Theater. Lock that away in the vault. Maybe it's still there, or pieces of it. We're all just stardust. Buh. Ew. Nice hypnotic. Let's go. My mom made fucking ketchup rice because that's just where I'm at right now. But I got curly fries. Oh. Guys, we're going on a museum trip. This is epic. We're going through Vault. We've never done that before. Oh, shit. Nice. Dude, you know what I actually really wanted recently? Grits. I fucking love grits. Keep out not part of the tour. Boy. Boy, if you don't, boy, I swear to God. Yeah, I guess for that 2%, it doesn't matter too much. That does not... What? You could actually get... Huh? Repeat? Oh, there's a lot of blood. Hey, we've never seen these before. This is exciting. This is so exciting. If it wasn't... Motherfucker, it is 2 a.m. for you? Jesus Christ. This vault is a jam factory. This isn't a vault. This is a museum. Experience, you fool. We're learning about vaults. Of course, because they're women and cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Muffins hit, though. They actually hit. I feel like they're very underrated. Goat. It is the goat. It is the goat. Yeah. The goat. Dude, time zones just fucking kill me. Also, why are you on Twitch at 2 a.m., dog? Goat. Oh, why is it every piece of Vault Tech technology sounds creepy as fuck? Why does it sound like something that is just going to do some evil? It's going to do some sussy shit. Like, this isn't new, but like, since we're hearing the things back to back, it really do be feeling like this shit was not... No, you should be sleeping. It's 2 a.m. Sleeping or gaming. That was weird. Okay. So we have... Wait, the atrium's over here? I didn't see atrium. West Wing. People did it though! Well, I guess because they were scared. Ooh, pretty. This is a scaled model of a prototype military transport vehicle being developed by the U.S. military. The XVB-02 Vertibird is a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing craft with an extremely durable armored fuselage and can be armed with a variety of offensive weapons and defensive countermeasures. This is the most advanced aircraft of its kind ever developed, and the military hopes to press them into service by 2085. Yeah, boy, I love this. Can we just have an entire Fallout game where you're basically just visiting museums that are fucked up? I would be fine with that. That would be fucking fun as shit. Information. We already did this, though. They're not different, are they? They're not. What is that? Hey there, Jigs. I finally found a good place to ditch your share of the loot. It was hell getting here, but I made it. I left the usual breadcrumbs all over some of the info terminals in this place. The computer security was a joke. Complete the sequence and you're home free. But make any mistake and the system will lock you out. We'll meet up in the usual spot later. Good luck, Prime. I spent like 20 minutes trying to use a bunch of explosive barrels to blow up a dragon. That sounds like fun. Fallout game, but it's actually just before the war. No! No! Is there anything on this? Nope. Okay, so it's just on this one. Alright, we gotta keep an eye for terminals, guys. It smells probably like mold and shit and piss and rot and a lot of jam. Oh. Move out of the way! I am trying to shoot the enemy. You fool. Aw. What's that? What is it? It was... What was there? I'm actually kind of interested. Give me this shit, you fucking fool. I want to activate a rocket. I want to activate... Yo, I'm trying to enjoy my shit right now, dog. Where?
Yeah, I didn't know what about I expected.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad. It's ketchup and rice and hot dogs. It's...
I
It's just weird, you know? We done? Can we do the thing? Alright. My fucking sister. Alright, I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing. Alright, you do you. It was fun, but I found out it was possible because Dragon wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. Aw. That sucks, though. Only one time. No! Shut up! There would also be vaults! Lore. Over 77 successful launches. Nice. Nice. Is there anything on this one? No. Okay, nice to know. That's epic. It's donated by the United States Space Administration and by a grant from the United States Department of Antiquities. Is this the same thing? Like, I want to check all of the things. Though they did say info terminals, but when this classifies an info terminal, it's giving you info and it's a terminal. That to me sounds a lot like an info terminal, dog. I want to be able to ride in the rocket. You can't just give me a rocket that I can't have access to. That's just rude. Nothing here. Hey, we got another one. Huh? What do you mean, good luck? Confusion. Sure there's nothing else hidden over here. We didn't go up. There's an exhibit this way. We're gonna do the exhibit this way and then we're gonna, I guess, turn around and go up. There's so much just shitted everywhere. Oh my god. Stop! I'm trying to learn. I need cocaine right now. Straight in my bloodstream. That's some good shit. Yeah, suck my pee-pee. Medals in this case were typically awarded to American pilots from World War II. From left to right, top row to bottom. Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Navy Cross, Air Medal, Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart. They're beautiful. I'm learning so much. What's in here? There's nothing looking sus here. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything so there. Ooh, what'd this say? The Virgo 2 lunar lander, Valiant 11, became the very first manned space vehicle to touch down on the moon. The Valiant 11's crew consisted of Captain Richard Wade, Captain Mark Garris, and Captain Michael Hagen of the USSA. We salute these brave and noble men who took the very first steps on a planetary body other than our own. I would steal this flag if I was actually here. Deadass. What? The communications dish appears to be easy to remove. I kind of want to take it. It wouldn't give us the option if there wasn't a reason, right? We're going to take it. There has to be like... Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was like another side quest or some shit. It's like, huh? You were still what? Wait, I still have the rest of the museum to check out, you fools. Oh, wait, actually. We'll do that. Not over encumbered for long, motherfucker. Yeah. I would yoink so much stupid bullshit. I wouldn't even make it to this point. I'd be dead in this situation so bad. I would have died in the initial, like, atomic. I would have died in a vault, man. I would have, like, dead ass died in a vault. Ooh, what's going on in here? Bunch of parts. Ooh. Key. We found a key. This is beautiful. Bulletin. The issues they were having in the planetary. Ooh. Ooh. People are getting damaged. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Fucking flush after you shitted? What are you, animals? 3 new reactors have been involved in some basement. What? That doesn't seem safe, bro. That doesn't seem safe at all. Oh my god. They're doing some shit, dog. Locked. I'm using a key.
Be aware of our surroundings.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. This is where we were at. Wait, was there anything else down here? Woo! We did the vault tour. Oh. I would definitely steal that flag. Was there anything here? Oh yeah, good luck. Man, fuck off with that bullshit. You're a fucking whore. Alright, well I guess we're going back. I guess we don't have a choice. Mystery exhibit there. Okay. Far out space facts. Knowledge. Knowledge on knowledge is power. Space is trippy as hell, bro. I did not mean to do that. It's fine. There's other ones. People can still learn. Planetarium. I want to go. Oh, this looks sick. Woo! Dude, I love the planetarium. Shit, bustin'. Oh, shit. Is it actually gonna... Ooh. No! I'm trying to learn. Aww. It's broken. Fuck. I'm gonna save it here in case I go through all of them. Oh, okay, so it's definitely that way. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just the same thing. Ooh, can we fix it? I want to fix it. Yeah, spirit. Aw. Can you fucking move, Fox? Damn. That just makes me sad. Turret control system? Huh? Yeah, surviving, bro. Ooh. Residents. Okay. What is going on with this? Oh, security bulletin. His gracious was a prized antique weapons for the firearms expedition. Ooh. Lore. I'd like to request that all riot gear and security firearms be moved to the new gun locker in the planetarium research office. The cabin was secured by a shift to supervisor. Yeah, I already got that. We already broke in there. Got a dinner. Find info terminals. Okay. Requires key. Where is... Move. You fool. My boy just fucking died there, bro. I came in through under, so let's go up, over, and around. Where Big Boy was shooting at us from. Oh wait, no, this was a closet, wasn't it? Yeah, we did go up here. Because there was a key in here. Okay, so I guess the only option's back for that. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. So we've been to the atrium, the planetarium, we've been to all of them. Let's go. Let's go. Did we go through here? It's kind of sad to see it destroyed. Oh, did we check out? I don't think we did this. Just making sure. Oh, it's the same shit. Okay. Cool. Kill. Nice. We got education.
Around my neck! I win again!
Good job. Where we gotta go? Wait. Where do we have to go? Did we still not do it? I thought we did the thing. Find the Washington Monument. Oh, it was part 2. Part 2. Part 2. I knew there'd be more of them. There's always more. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, dead. He's fucking dead, dead, dog. Yeah, I've already been in this area. Alright. We'll just fast travel to it. I forgot I was already here. We've already discovered this area.
Hey there. In all things, a calm heart must
I'm
prevail.
in, bitch.
Tonight?
Yeah, Brotherhood can suck my cock and balls, dog. Okay. I have found it. Elevator. Okay. So what the hell? What the fuck? Oh, I don't like elevators a lot, guys. Have I said this? I don't think I've said this out loud before. I'm not a fan of elevators. They make me feel weird. They scare me a little bit when they go too fast. And bad things can happen on elevators. Statistically, yes, bad news can happen anywhere. But bro, do you want to be on a fucking elevator when bad shit happens? One of my nightmares for a little bit when I was younger, dead ass, was fucking being in an elevator for whatever reason and like a huge disaster occurring and like just the elevator's just stuck there for an extended period of time with a bunch of strangers that I don't know anything about in an enclosed space. That's the no-no. Yeah, we'll do that. I guess I might kill him. I gained karma, so I could probably get away with killing him. Yeah, I fucking love that. Alright. Am I at the bottom of the elevator, please? Yes? Maybe? Yeah? Oh, no, there's a whole transition. Because of course there is. Of course! It's so trippy, man. Open sesame. Now kill the knights. Oh yeah, I got karma now. I can do that. Alright, we're gonna mow some people down. With vengeance, naturally. I'm gonna save it, and I'm going to, like, hard save it just in case. This ends up biting me in the ass for karma. Because I don't know how much karma a single life is, and there's multiple people here. I don't like you. I also do not like you, dog. I've lost multiple karma. I was the last place yesterday with my mom, and we got told by some people that the elevator we were waiting on got stuck earlier. Oh, what? I would take the fucking stairs if I wasn't already in the elevator, and I would literally be like, why would you say this? Why the fuck? Wrong screen altogether. Why the fuck would you say this to me? Ah, yes, I'm a person of refinement. You're goddamn right I am. I'm used to tabbing out of the fucking... Oh, God. Okay. You got more balls than me, dog. Can I go into there? I want to go into here. Is there anything cool in here? Wait, other side? Can I get out the other side? What? Jump. No. Invisible walls. Can suck my gooch. Aw. Nothing really going on? True. Sad. True. Oh, secret missiles. Secret missiles. What the fuck? Bruh. Hey, buddy. I'm back. Did you miss me? Probably not. I did just mow down a couple of people. Although, do they count? Do these guys really count? I don't think they do. Alright, I don't think there's anything around the outside. I'm not too... Yeah, let's go. Skeleton mods are awesome. Okay, so we want to go... Someone knows you'd have a backstory of not having... What the fuck?
There is reason to be cautious here.
Okay.
Doors open. Quit buzz.
I like bugging you, fool. You owe me right now. Oh, I want to kill them so bad. So bad. I don't think I can, though, or I'll be in negative karma. Suck my fucking... Kill them so bad. I want to, but I don't think that's an option, dog. I don't think so, because I think that'll be too much negative karma, and then I'm scared because I don't want my boy to leave me. 2 people, that's okay. More people, unfortunately. Not so much. Where is... Oh, he's up higher. Ego! He's at the top of the tower.
Hey, all right. The
I don't
hero
like
of the
3 dog.
wasteland returns. And well, now, but before I get back to my calling, this holotape can. I hope you put them to good use. Remember to keep us tuned in.
The weapons cache.
I can't ever say it's
I don't want to hear him.
no one.
Well, I already asked him this. Why is it?
My parents.
Talked about the man's parents. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me ask you something else. I have to go, actually. I got a thing I gotta go to. I can't. I gotta go. Okay, what was the thing that he gave me? He gave us a thing, yay. Also, when you play Baldur's Gate, finally, I know you'll play as a druid just so you can turn into a... How did you know? How did you know? Bitch, I should steal your shit. Fucking whore. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to the front of the building. Yeah. What the hell? I would want to turn other things into other things too. That would be fun. That's literally the whole point of being a wizard. You should know that. He's trying his best and we love him for it. You got this, brother. You got this. Yeah, he fucking got it, guys. I love my boy. What other quests do I have? Oh yeah, we had this. Aquacura. I already went to these things. I already did that. Alrighty. I'm going... I pressed the wrong button. Wizard class is pretty epic and base. What the hell? Okay, we're overriding that, so we have a solid... Alright. I'm gonna end the Fallout part of the stream here, since that gives me time to watch true crime. Yeah. Go ahead and do this. I played a lot of Fallout 76 earlier today, so that kind of... Whee! This is the case of Eldon Samuel, and I feel like it's going to be a disturbing one because it specifically has to do, or I think specifically ties into a family's obsession with zombies. So that's his fucking name, Eldon. Eldon. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do this. If it'll let me. There you go. We'll do that. Let me go ahead and change the category. Just chatting. They should have like a true crime or like a category for that because there's a lot of people that do the whole true crime stuff. A lot of people do it. All right, so this is by Explore with Us. There's probably gonna be a lot of red circles. and possibly arrows. But what I do like is I like how Explore With Us puts together their videos comprehensively. Minus those things, I like that they show actual images, videos, sound bites from 911 calls and from other things that are pertinent to the case, even screenshots of text messages that were released, that kind of thing. I think it's cool to kind of see it all put together with an interview and with, court footage and all that, just so you get like a full, clear picture of the entire situation. I want to play Elden Ring because of Hypnotic. But yeah, that's your trigger warning. It's true crime, and it's got stuff. I'm gonna eat some fries and I'm gonna watch some true crime. Like I said, this is interesting because my parents, I grew up in a very like zombie friendly household. We always really liked watching like old school like George Romero, dog, like old school fucking zombie flicks. I'm gonna put captions on. If they're already on, I'll go ahead and I'll tweak that. Make sure that's in beautiful quality for the shitty fucking cameras they have. Let's go.
In the evening hours of March 24th, 2014,
I like his voice. Okay, I
police
think it's safe to say we
responded
don't need the
to a shooting at a
captions.
residence in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Little did they know they were walking into the home of someone so obsessed with zombies that they not only believed they were real, but he and his son were actually preparing for the zombie apocalypse. What police found inside the house was more horrific and bizarre than they could have ever imagined.
Blood trail along this hallway leads into this room.
What the
There's
fuck?
a lot of weird people.
Okay.
That mug says this is my zombie killing mug.
We almost had that mug like a few times. It's the channel's watermark. I recommend them, like I said, if you're interested in true crime. I like how they put their videos together. I just don't like the fucking red circle bullshit.
I do not have to do anything fictional.
Do you believe in the zombie apocalypse? Do you believe that's going to happen? Probably.
When police arrived at the house, they discovered that the 911 call reporting the shooting had been placed by the 14-year-old. They found him waiting outside.
Take your phone.
What the fuck?
Got some blood on him right there.
Can we figure out what's going on, bud? Okay.
Dude, this camera angle is
As
so
police will
ass,
soon
bro.
find out the story about how he came to be.
Ooh, I like the axe and I like the one in the middle. The knuckles are like okay, but they don't look pretty, you know? Like I like knives because they can look really cool, and like it takes a lot to make different types of knives and blades and stuff. So that's kind of cool
Be
too.
covered in blood is even more twisted than they ever could have imagined. For everyone's safety, deputies still need to secure the house and verify if there's anyone else inside the home. What they discover is nothing short of haunting. The following footage has never been seen before.
I've got blood footprints on the ground in there.
But before we go in, just a
What the fuck?
Coeur d'Alene police, come out with your hands up.
What the hell?
I got sight in the kitchen. Clear all the way
Why
to the
not
window.
both? Why can't I be a violent spellcaster?
He said the gun's on the counter. It's right there on the left.
Why can't I be a violent spellcasting individual?
Yes, you see this window. Copy. I'm going behind you.
Why is it black and white?
Somebody back there, maybe.
Yep.
Some.
Okay. I'll hold this on the right if you go through the left.
I can't open the can with my fucking nails.
Coeur d'Alene police, come out with your hands up.
Fucking nails. Yeah, use spells to make zombie friends.
I'm gonna pull this blanket. You guys get a visual on this guy, okay?
I have a lot of energy, dog.
Show me your hands.
Got it.
Yeah, root beer.
Looks deceased.
Just a second.
A second.
Juvenile.
Okay.
I don't like the...
Appears to be deceased as well.
That room looks like a hoarder's room, dog.
I don't see anybody in the bathroom. There's Still a shower back there.
Joke's on you, it's cold as hell.
Hey,
Because
tell
it's
me
in a
if you're
cold
right.
room.
I can go in through clear if you want. I'm gonna go through and clear that bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
What the hell?
Bathroom's clear.
Can we, like, why does that even... Why is... I understand, like, him mumbling stuff could be important. But he was just tapping his foot.
And leg. I got a door here. I'm gonna
Oreos.
Coraline, please come out with your hands up.
Oreos, and it looks like a fucking Kinder thing, too. Like, bro.
Up.
Little tap dance in the fucking police car. In a cruiser. I also love how they point out that mug. That's like the easiest zombie-related mug. Like, that's kind of edgy that you can get on the market.
Still warm? I can't feel it. Yep.
He's got Oreos.
Yeah, checking wrist.
He should have Twinkies. What are you talking
I
about?
can't tell if it's my heart racing or his.
I'll grab you one medical guy from check.
Come, bring him in. Bring him in. I got a slight pulse. I can't tell if it's mine or his.
What?
Sure.
No. I can't tell if it's my heart racing or his. It's slight though, whatever it is.
You okay back there?
Hmm?
You okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Cup.
What the hell? No, I meant like the
Hurtful.
bars. The Kinder bars, like
You try
the...
and scoot your butt forward just a little bit and get your hands a little bit more room.
It appears that there's
I've never
no
had
one
a
else in the
Twinkie. They're
house,
not vegan,
save
but...
for not one, but two bodies they find in one of the bedrooms. Both are deceased, and it becomes apparent rather quickly that what happened here is much more complicated than a shooting. A variety of weapons are found strewn about the house, and blood snakes its way through the hallway, the living room, bathroom, and bedrooms.
Looks like he shot his dad and his brother with a machete.
Even more disturbing, the juvenile found dead looks to have been the target of a large machete found on the kitchen floor.
What the fuck?
Outside, deputies prepare to take the surviving boy for questioning.
We're gonna go right this way, pal.
So... Was he planning to kill them,
know if
or
he's
was
been
it
searched or
mental
anything, so-
illness? Like,
Okay.
the whole... I
Just
thought
face
they
down
were
that one
turning,
there
or
for
they
the feet.
thought they were turning.
Before we put him in, I want to take photos of him. Yep. Just stay there, bud. What's this in your pocket?
Keys.
Keys to what?
Locker. School.
The locker at school?
That's a crime wizard, what the fuck?
And my locker to my
You
suit.
said your name's Elvin?
Eldon.
Elvin with an E?
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not Iron Maiden. I hate how, like, these things are pointed out. I really do. You think if he was into country music, they'd be highlighting that he was listening to country music. You know what I mean? It's just... Huh? Huh? No, that's fair, Wizard. Honestly, Oreo's one of the only sweet things that I actually like. I like to dip my Oreos in, like, my coffee, and my coffee is usually near black coffee, so... It just adds a little sweet and a little, chocolate.
I want to grab my camera. Go and open your hands for me.
Never eaten a burger? What? No. No fucking shot.
Yeah, there was. Let's go ahead and,
We can't
put
let
those
kids
cups
like things!
behind the car right there. That'll block us. Well,
Bro, country songs can be very fucking violent. What are you talking about?
I'm going to switch out his cuffs. Just stay where you are. Did I tell you to move?
This one, you gotta take off the cuffs.
I didn't tell you to move, though. Okay, I'll tell you to do something before you do it, all right? Elvin, I want you to look at that dial 911. Quit moving around. Stop moving.
Elvin, stop moving.
Do you understand what I mean by stop moving? Okay? Stop moving.
This footage is so ass. What the
Okay,
fuck?
Elvin, we're going to get in the back of this. Okay? Go ahead. Turn around. Sit, slide in. It's good enough. All right, I'll meet you over there.
Hot dogs aren't bad, but
The
honestly,
crime scene
burgers
has
are
piqued the
better.
interest of passersby and neighbors, who police start to gather information from.
So, explain to me the circumstances of this being a St. Vincent's home. Is this like a halfway house or... Okay, so what's going on there?
Like that? I'm sorry, I've seen enough conditions like this that are fucking, like, that's hoarder conditions. It's like dirty. You've got like, look under the thing. You've got like a cup laying down. You got like soda. Fucking Capri Sun. Like, look at the dust on the shelves. What the hell? What the fuck is that sentence? Holy shit. The talks aren't bad. But you know what's kind of unhinged for me is the fucking, because again, I've seen this in real life. To fucking Coca-Cola Mountain Dew combo cardboard to block the sun from entering. I hate that shit. Oh my god. I've literally been to like 3 buddies' basements that fucking look like this. Or are very, very close to this. Not necessarily the same decorations, but very close.
This is an emergency shelter for families.
Emergency shelter, okay.
Yeah, we just reopened it. He was.
This is the
renting it.
worst
And who's he?
Fallout
Eldon
timeline.
Samuel.
Look at
Okay.
that.
He's the
That's a
father.
And
shelter.
how many kids did he have in the home?
2.
Okay. Do you know their names?
Yes, Jonathan and Eldon. His
That would-
his one son is autistic.
Which one's that?
Jonathan.
Jonathan's autistic.
The boy, now in the back of the police cruiser, is Eldon Samuel III.
What
The
the
two
fuck?
dead males inside are his father, Eldon Samuel Jr., who we will refer to as Junior, and Eldon's younger brother.
Yeah, fucking people renaming their children after themselves is weird as well. I know it's got like actual roots and stuff, and like it's for some families it's like a traditional thing. I think it's fucking weird. I'm sorry. Like, I get extended family members. I get like this person was involved in my life, and you know maybe they died, and I want to name my child partially after them. That I get. I know it's not unusual, but for me that makes it weirder because it's like, huh? And it also makes it confusing for conversations because no one says the full thing. So then you got nicknames.
Jonathan Samuel. The family moved to Coeur d'Alene from California the summer prior
Ooh,
and
California.
lived in the emergency shelter home.
Hey, Eldon,
Yeah?
is anybody in that trailer?
No? Nothing.
No?
Probably not.
Your dad was in there earlier. Do you know what he was doing?
No?
No?
No, I don't really think there's anybody in there.
How come the heater's on in there?
The heater's not in there? In the trailer?
Uh-huh.
Someone's probably in it.
All right, stay put until I tell you to step out.
That's such a rush.
What's that?
What's such a rush?
How old's your brother?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. 13, it sounds like, from Wilhelm.
Though Eldon is apparently unsure, his younger brother Jonathan is in fact 13.
All right, just stand right here for a minute. Your last name Samuels? Last name is Samuels?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Changing.
weird. The whole I don't know, and
What's
then
your middle
saying
name?
13.
Gail?
Gail?
Okay.
G-A?
G-A-E. Yeah. What's your name?
Cohen.
Cohen.
Oh my
Coleman.
god. Stop
How old are you?
referencing Elden Ring, you fools.
14.
Detectives photograph Eldon and take his blood-stained clothes for evidence.
You still doing all right? Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous. Nervous? Yeah. Why are you nervous? Because the cops are here? No. Okay. We can talk about that all day.
Eldon is questioned about the incident that has just occurred in this never-before-seen interrogation footage. The following footage has been analyzed by a qualified team.
Get
including
ready
a
for
licensed
the
professional
arrows.
counselor and a licensed attorney.
Yeah, Eldon, just relax. I'm just here to talk to you, okay? So you can take a breath. Like what I do. If I have to adjust my leg or take a breath, that's okay. You don't live far from the school, do you? 'Cause I've seen you at school.
Unfortunately or fortunately, it's
Remember
to
not
give
having
credit
a
where
school?
credit's due.
What did we talk about? Handcuffs. The handcuffs, that's right. What did we decide about the handcuffs?
After the detectives make Eldon comfortable, they begin their interview, starting with how he ended up shooting his father.
He says, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us right now? Do you want to talk to me and my boss about what's going on tonight? Right now? Yeah, that's why we're here. Do you want to talk? Right, well, where will it stay? Just right here. We'll just chat right here. No, we're just going to chat in this room. No, we're not going to keep you all night. We'll just chat right now. So this is just Because you have the right to talk to me. Like I said, I have the right to talk to you. So this is just saying, having these rights in mind. Do you want to talk to me right now? Right now? Yeah. Like how much time? It won't take long.
30 minutes to an hour tops is what I imagine.
I also love how they don't lead with, you have the right to choose to speak with us, or you have the right to remain silent. I like how they lead with, you have the right to answer
I
us.
got stuff to do. So.
Like, boy.
Sure. Okay.
The officer establishes that he and Eldon already know each other. He may have been brought into the interrogation specifically for this reason, as Eldon may feel more comfortable having someone he knows in the room. However, if they have a trusting relationship beforehand, then the suspect may not really understand the adversarial nature of police questioning. You'll notice that the officer he knows is leaned into his personal space, but only while discussing Eldon's rights and his willingness to speak with officers. Invading someone's personal space is a common tactic in police interrogations, as it puts
it's almost
pressure on
like,
the other
they're
person.
trying to pressure
In
him
the state
because
of Idaho,
technically it
police are
is
generally
legal.
free to interrogate minors without any limitations.
That sentence is a little terrifying. Like, yes, there are certain cases where, like, it feels like police should be able to overstep more when it comes to, like, especially this part of it, where they're trying to get answers out of people. But that's a minor still. Because, yeah, that's the biggest issue I have. A lot of minors don't, oh god, a lot of minors don't understand what their, I mean, there's a lot of adults that don't understand what their rights are. You don't put a fucking child, and yes, if you're a minor, you're basically a child, in that fucking room without any type of, no.
Beyond constitutional provisions that would equally apply to adults in a similar situation. The minor does not have to have someone present to represent their interests.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Until and unless the minor specifically makes a request for counsel or the presence of a parent or guardian. In that case, an interrogation would have to stop.
Imagine getting pulled in by the cops, though, and being in this position. Be like, I want a lawyer, or I want my fucking mother right now. Like, it does have to be surreal. Yeah.
However, there are a number of differences for a minor.
There's always
brought into
someone
the juvenile
heavily
system.
balding, or someone
For
that's just
example,
got that
before a
good old
minor may
chrome
admit to an
dome.
allegation in court, the presiding judge will have to make a determination as to whether or not the admission is allowed at all.
So do you know why you're in the interview room with us today? Yeah. Okay. Why is that? Murder. Okay. So explain to me what happened. What do you mean by that? My dad, he was on his medication. Okay. He made some stupid thing. So he's done it before. He got mad at me and beat me in my room. I wanted to do something, but I couldn't. He just beat me. Next time, he did that. He was outside. He was shooting guns out there, thinking there were zombies. And told me to go back inside. This was your dad? Yeah. Then you told him to go back inside? Okay.
As Eldon begins his story about his dad shooting at zombies outside, he rubs his forehead and engages in more
Oh my god. Man had an itch. Man had a fucking itch. He just had an itch, dog.
He makes very intense eye contact, which is a shift in his behavior so far. He may be watching the officer's reactions to his story closely to see if they're believing him.
He went back inside because he thinks there's a zombie apocalypse. I told him if there wasn't. Okay. He told me to get out.
Get some sleep, wizard. Jesus Christ.
He told me to get out.
He repeats, he told me to get out 3 times, which may be him trying to solidify that part of the story.
So, I had to know. My dad said, what? He just started walking towards me. And he hit me. He hit me and had the gun out. 45. Okay. He hit me again. And I shot him.
So who had the 45?
Me.
You had it?
Where did you get it? It's my dad's. It's your dad's. Where does he keep it? On his couch. He had it out. Okay. Is you usually loaded? Yeah. Let's just back up just a little bit, then we'll get some more details. When your dad hit you, because you were arguing, you said he took medications or you did? Yeah, I said he took medications.
Eldon is drinking a lot of water here.
He could
along with
literally
sniffing
be.
and
Oh
fidgeting.
my god.
It's safe to say he is highly anxious.
He's
The fight or flight
definitely.
response can lead to dry mouth and an
He is. Okay, just fucking. This pisses me off on a fundamental level. Because look at this image, right? You have this person in a room that is built to make you feel anxious, is to make you feel unsettled, is to put you on edge. More than you already are in that situation, because you're already on edge. Let's be real here. Anyone going into these rooms, no matter what their position, they're going to be on edge about one thing or another. They literally back to the wall, against the wall, 2 officers / detectives, less than an arm's length in front of this boy. He's gonna be feeling anxious. I would do the same fucking things, because I would just be like, oh my god.
engorgement of the nose, which causes itchiness and the need for more oxygen. This would explain the frequent
That's why I
sniffing.
hate this shit, because
All
it's
of
like
this
a
is
lot
a
of it
red
can be
flag for
explained
markedly heightened
away.
anxiety.
I feel like a lot of
While
it
he should
comes from a place. I feel like a lot of it comes from people who have seen it play out, right? Now that we know what the actual answer to this case was, with the details of this case, we can now look more into it and just assign things. Yes, some things do lead to can hint towards certain emotions. That's always going to be a thing. But like that, he could literally just be extra uncomfy because he's in a room specifically built to make him feel uncomfy. Like,
be a bit anxious in the police station. He and one of the officers seem to already have a rapport, so the fact that his anxiety is this high is likely throwing off serious red flags for the interrogators.
And he hit you because he's hit you before? Is that what you said? He's hit you before? Hit me before? Hit strike you? He hit me before. Okay. Was that tonight? Yeah.
The first time he says he's hit me before seems to be a question to clarify what the officer is saying. But the second still seems to have an upward inflection in his tone, which
that's
can
why I
indicate
hate this shit.
uncertainty about this
That's why
allegation
I
of his
hate
dad
this
hitting
shit.
him before. Eldon has also been trying to take time to think about his answer. It's unlikely he didn't actually hear the officer. He's just getting him to repeat questions, so he has time to think about the right answer.
How did he hit you? He just hit me once hard with an open hand, closed fist, his fist, closed fist. Where did he hit you? Like, no, I don't remember. You can show me. Want to show me? It was dark, so I know, but where did you feel it? I don't know, just somewhere. Was it here? On your left side? Yeah, but it was dark. Okay.
Eldon seems to be struggling to find where his dad hit him. Claiming he hit him hard makes it sound as though it may have left
That
a
does
bruise
kill
or
me, because
soreness.
wouldn't you
But
like
he's
try to
basically
like
pointing
think
to
of
all of his left upper
anything?
body. This is another red
He's
flag.
literally, oh
A
my
truthful
god.
individual would have an accurate place to point to. He's also been engaging in a lot of lip compression movements, which once again indicates he's feeling stressed and nervous.
If I can
He
tell
doesn't
that from
seem
the
to have
8
thought this
pixels
story
on
through at
screen.
all. This isn't
You
surprising
see those
since he's a very young
pixels shift?
adolescent.
Yeah.
However, it's also noteworthy that Eldon isn't as intimidated as most children would be in this situation. Lying to 2 detectives in an interrogation room is certainly a bold move. This demonstrates that Eldon may not fear authority like the typical kid would. One of the features of children and teens with serious behavioral issues is a lack of respect for authority.
And he was chasing me to my room, and I had the gun out, and he hit me again, and I just pulled the trigger, and did he say anything? He said a lot. Saying, you killed me, stuff. Okay. So you pulled the trigger, and you got the gun?
I love the sentence. He said a lot. He said, you killed me. And stuff. Like, if you said a lot, wouldn't you remember that? Wouldn't those words be fucking etched into your brain until you no longer can remember your childhood? Like...
Okay, how many times did you pull the trigger? Once, that one time. Okay. I just shot 3 times. I hit it 3 times. Yeah. And what happened? It's alright, you're doing good. I know it's a tough deal to talk about.
Eldon's claim that his father was outside shooting seems to be corroborated by neighbors who heard a gunshot earlier in the evening. That
Yeah,
isn't all
but
they
if they were survivalist enthusiasts, I'm willing to bet Daddy also liked just shooting guns. Which there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're being safe about it. Again, as long as it's under a certain level of like power there, and you're not going out there with a fucking machine gun, and as long as it's safe for you and the people around you, I don't see an issue with that.
had to say either. Some of the neighbors had a few interesting things to say about the strange family next door.
I love like plots in the South and the southern states that'll have like makeshift fucking shooting ranges because they have big backyards. That's one of my favorite things.
Okay.
They're cool, but like you don't.
Am I understanding?
There's so many other guns you can play with and shoot that I feel like it's more justified in like being able to shoot them in the first place.
Okay.
I've had my suspicions that there's been drugs coming out of there.
Okay.
I've made complaints. I saw him stand out here today for about 40 minutes, had a conversation with one of the gentlemen in here.
Okay.
Looked completely coherent. I never spoke a word to the guy. Kind of weird, but he keeps to himself, but he doesn't, I mean, like I said, I have my suspicions there's been something going on.
Right.
To that extent. When we came home.
How far away are the neighbors from him? Like, what's the actual distance? How much land does he have?
The older gentleman.
The dad. And he did come out and mess with the camper too.
About when do you think? How long before you
Oh.
before?
We got about 6.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pacing around out there. I was just gonna watch him.
And then I saw him.
Comment like, gosh,
He's just weird. Because you waved to him. Like I said, he's never said a word to me, but you waved to him, and he'll just stare at you.
I mean,
it's just always something. There's fights, there's drugs. I've been watching that guy do. I'm pretty sure he's been dealing something out there for a while. I watched this guy coming out of his house every day. I work from home a lot. Today I work from home all day with this window open.
Right.
I saw him have he's a kind of a weird guy. He's kind of creepy. He never said a word to us in 6 months he's lived here.
he doesn't wave, he just stares straight forward at me.
He's chain smokes like you would never believe. So
Right.
it's like every 5 minutes he's on his deck and he just stares.
That's awkward as hell. That is awkward as hell. Like, I think if he's on his own porch, like, he has every right to, but, like, isn't it basic, like, social expectation, right? When someone, like, waves to wave back to them, or just acknowledge them. Like, at my work, because so many people, like, pass me or will, like, say things as they walk by, especially because I've been there for a while, we have regular customers that recognize me, and, They usually say hi. I'll even just tilt my head in a direction just to be like, yeah, I heard you. Or, hey, what's up? So, like, that's weird to just stare at someone when they're just like, hey, how you doing? Like, huh? But, like, if the man's on his porch, he's allowed to space out.
Like you feel uncomfortable like you're in a fishbowl.
So what's the deal with Dad? I mean, you mentioned coming out. I mean, he's medical calls or something?
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what happens, but when he first moved in and he's been here about 6 months. The first couple months, it just seemed like every couple weeks, there was a handful of ambulances, cops out here, and they were bringing somebody out on a stretcher, and like he was, maybe he was sick or something, but it was just, and then it became often, and I don't know if there was, like I said, I don't know if there was fighting going on, whatever those reasons were, and I'm not even positive 100% if it was the dad every time. It might have been that older son, or it might have been the younger one.
Notably, he uses the phrase, like I said, frequently. This is something called a referral statement, which is often used to bolster a statement. Though it's usually associated with someone lying, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's...
It's almost like everyone has their own speech patterns and vocalizations, so this doesn't work.
...lying here, and instead could be an indication of how uncomfortable or upset he may be by the situation, which would be understandable.
If you think of anything, don't hesitate to call. Leave me a message. I'll get right back with you.
Sounds good.
So...
Any idea? I don't want my kids to see this, in the morning. She's freaked out really bad.
Okay.
I don't want my kids to see this.
If there was life-saving efforts that needed to happen, it would have happened immediately. If there's something else going on, we have to wait. We want to make sure we do it right. So we will be here through the night.
Back in the interrogation room, Eldon
it's good that the cops is answering honestly about that,
father.
though.
He was crawling. He's crawling too.
Is that the most, like, they didn't have a recent fucking photo of the dad?
Your brother's John. Is it John or John?
Because that's literally a fucking black and white fucking photo, dog.
So go ahead, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and call it John sometimes. Okay. But he's drawing towards John. Next, so where was John or Jonathan? He was under the bed. Who's better? Whose bedroom? John's bedroom. So he has his own bedroom? And he was under the bed? Yeah. Okay. How do you know he was under the bed? You went in there to try to get out. You wouldn't get out. Get out of the room? Yeah.
Interestingly, Eldon is rubbing the back of his neck here, which may be an unconscious attempt to bring down his heart rate, as rubbing the vagus nerve
Oh my
can slow an
fucking
anxious
god.
heartbeat.
Why do you want him out of the room? Dad was there. He was like right there. I just wanted him out. Then what happened? And I started taking apart the cushions of the mattress. Stood in the lot, tried to grab him out. Like with your hands? Yeah. Okay. And what did you say to him? I just wanted to get out of there. Okay. And what did he do? He just didn't want to go. Then what happened? That's all right. You're doing good. What happened after that? Can't really remember. So he's about your size. I mean, he's not too small. And I know that he doesn't like, he's got some issues with space, some spatial issues. I know that he doesn't. It took me a while for him to like me and talk to me, so I was good with it. So I'm sure if he was upset or if you're yelling at him,
I like that they actually have, like, a detective or cop that actually kind of knows the kiddos, though.
The detectives propose an alternative theory here, in the hopes that Eldon will admit to something.
Because they mentioned they've had
especially if they make it
previous
seem more acceptable.
incidents with,
They
so,
seem to
like,
be saying that his brother may have acted
that is
out,
kind of cool.
which would give Eldon some kind of excuse for what he did. Eldon knows he can claim his dad abused him as an excuse, but explaining viciously murdering his brother is another story entirely.
So you told him to get out. Yeah. Told him to get out. So, was your dad still crawling towards him? Yeah. Okay. That was before I shot him 3 times in the head. So he started crawling, told him to get out. He was holding the shotgun. Who was? Dad. Okay. And he had it loaded and everything. And he just started pointing at John. Just tried and shot him. So who shot him?
So he's claiming that his dad fucking was like starting an attack on him, abuse on him. He got hit. He had enough of it. He shot him. Dad fell down and ended up getting shot again. Because I think at this point he's been shot twice, or he's been injured 2 times. Shot once, something else. So then Dad crawls into the room. For some reason, he runs into his brother's room. Although I guess it's probably the only part of the story that kind of makes sense. When traumatic shit happens, traumatic shit be happening. Where his brother was under the bed, his dad was crawling to them. He was telling his brother to leave, and then his dad, who was apparently now crawling with a shotgun, but shot his brother?
With the shotgun?
Like, the fuck?
Okay.
What kind of fucking... Is he claiming it's because of mental health? Because he was already seeing zombies, or he was already seeing something? I'm assuming it's to be tied into zombies.
Eldon has sounded a bit unsure throughout the interview so far, but here he sounds even more uncertain, and there's an upward inflection in his voice. As he goes to show 2 fingers, he can't quite get his body to cooperate, and it's a weak hand motion. He immediately returns back to self-soothing rubbing on his leg above his knee.
Okay, what do you mean? What is it? To you, what does it sound like? You said you heard it. It's like
2 fingers.
Okay. Then I heard that again. Did you see it? No.
What
you
the
were
hell?
all in John's room?
What the hell?
Okay. I'm sorry, man. It's that sometimes sometimes I'm a little slow, so I'm just kind of losing track of where everybody was. And so your dad, you said that you shot him in the stomach one time. Right? Then he crawled away. Okay, then he crawled away.
Once
Oh, he
again,
crawled
Eldon
away
covers his
and
mouth
then
after
he
saying
came back.
he crawled away. This part may not be a lie necessarily, but there could be something he's intentionally leaving out in this part of the story.
And he crawled up to John's bed. Okay, so now I'm tracking with you. So if you don't mind, pick up from right there. So your dad was shot in the belly, and he crawled up to John's bedroom. And where are you?
I was going to go in here.
But where are you? We're in the house, because I'm not familiar with your house.
I was just standing there.
Where?
Like, standing in the living room.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's what I was missing. I didn't know. You know what? If I'm not there, I'm not sure who's where. And so your dad's crawling?
That's a genuine fucking trail of jam right there, dog.
Yeah. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Because I didn't know what to do.
Sure, it sounds like you paused.
I got shot.
Okay. So when your dad was crawling to John, did he have the shotgun?
Yeah.
Where did he get the shotgun?
He's wearing a mask. He tried to shoot me, but he's stuck. So he just pulled the trigger. And he shot John in the leg.
Okay. Did you see that? No.
While rubbing his head, Eldon has started doing something odd with his feet. He brings
He's
his foot
been
forward
doing
and
that,
tucks the
though,
toes
kind
under
of.
while clenching them.
He's
It's
been
almost like
fucking with his
are
feet.
taking the place of his hands for anxiety displays, since he seems to be working
Hey,
and
Envy
not using
King,
his
how
hands
you
too
doing?
much.
We're
We
watching
don't get
true
to see
crime.
this often,
Very
since
lazy
most
content.
people's feet are usually covered, but feet can still.
His feet have been fucking wild in almost this entire interview. You've been watching his feet. This could be a nervous tick. This could be because he's just uncomfy, because he's in a fucking interrogation room. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, there's so much shit, dog.
Indicate how people
Look, he
feel.
fucking clenched
We
his
learn a
foot.
lot about
He
words,
fucking
and to a
did
certain
it, dog.
extent with our face and hands as we're growing up.
Oh, why did
These are
feet
the
do
clues
that?
we're used to looking for, but most people never focus on the feet.
I'm sorry, that fucking sentiment. Most people never focus on their feet. God bless. Look at the channel name. It's stupid now. I'm not looking at the channel name. Okay, I'm gonna look. It's not letting me look. Twitch is not letting me look.
Truly, it would be extremely difficult to concentrate on the right
What are you
words,
talking
facial
about? How do
expressions,
you know if they're telling the truth with their feet? I don't.
hand movements, and feet movements.
This is like right up there for me with the whole fucking segment about men covering their genitals and that linking to behavioral stuff, which links to someone being busy or being guilty. Like, what? No. Yeah. Streamer moment. But like, seriously, this is right up there with that. He has a lot of personal experiences with feet. He knows how to read them.
Just a huge cognitive load on an individual.
How do you know John
Load.
Because she yelled out my leg.
Okay.
And so
Because
I
he...
went outside.
What? Imagine getting shot in a body part and then going, oh my, insert whatever the body part is right there. Like, huh? I would just be screaming bloody murder.
So I couldn't hear it. I could still hear the screaming.
John or your dad?
John.
Okay. How do you know it was John?
Because Daddy stopped talking.
Okay.
And my dad came up.
Does this say if someone knocked on my door and then gave me 20 minutes to pack up all of my stuff and leave, I would take all of my guns, put 4 in the rifle cases, then keep 2 handguns on me, and also put all my food and ammo in my backpack. Then I would be prepared for wherever I'm going. What?
Started stabbing stuff.
That's all right. It's better that instead of trying to think what happened or making something up, it's always better to be honest. And that goes for you and me both. So if
That
you
is a
don't
big
remember, it's
America
okay to
moment.
say I don't remember, and we can work with that.
Survivalists tend to be
And so if you
very,
don't,
very
you
of
don't
that
remember.
mentality,
You know
though,
what I mean?
too.
But at the same time, if you do remember, you need to tell us that, okay? And I understand you just went through something pretty difficult, okay? I get that. But at the same time, it just happened, okay? So I'm hopeful that you'll remember exactly what happened. So we have a better understanding of what occurred, what led up to this, things like that. Okay? So, because right now you're saying some things and I kind of understand, but it feels like there's some pieces missing. Follow me? Okay? So let's make sure we fill in those blanks. So I think you said you went outside so you didn't have to hear anymore?
Yeah.
What did you want to hear?
All of it. I want to hear all of it.
You want to hear gunshots? You don't want to hear your brother screaming? Okay, so at what point do you go back inside the house?
I just walked in after sounds went off. Walked inside the house. That curtain, I just closed it. My brother, I had killed him.
Dad killed your brother?
Yeah.
You just with that shotgun?
Oh, yeah. Machete.
So you're telling me that his dad fucking got shot in the gut, was crawling, and had a fucking shotgun and a machete, or had the wherewithal to shoot his one son, turn around, get a machete, come back, and then do more damage? Huh?
Full machete. So,
Man is injured bad enough he's crawling.
And your dad did this even though he was shot?
yeah, he was shot. He probably thought it was me. That John. Probably thought John shot him because he felt that medication. I don't know what happened.
What did you see your dad do to Jonathan exactly with that machete? What you saw?
I didn't see, he was just hammering it. And I just took it and threw it. Threw it.
Was Jonathan still alive when you took the machete from your dad?
I didn't know. I just saw what he did. And was he making noise? No. John wasn't moving. Okay. Took the machete from him.
I can get, I don't support it, but, like, I can get right snapping, doing something violent towards a parent. Like, it's not, I don't justify it, it's not right in, like, almost basically every circumstance but abuse, in my opinion, or other very specific
Eldon doesn't
similar
quite seem to
circumstances.
grasp the gravity of the situation and makes some
But,
interesting
like,
requests.
I don't
Whether
see how
this
you
is
could
done
ever
in pure
snap
naivety or because of something
and do
darker
anything
remains to be
violent
seen.
towards your younger sibling. Because for me, that's always been a click. It's like, at the end of the day, that's still my brother. That's still my sister.
That's a great question, though, right? Can I go back to my house and get my stuff? We'll work on some other things, okay? We'll just chat for a little while.
What do you need from me?
You sound like me now.
Your Xbox?
GTA 5.
Jesus Christ.
Your glove, now that I mentioned
Is
it.
that his fucking, is that his gamer setup collection? We have Resident Evil 6, Fallout 3. Man has some taste. What does that say? Ninja Garden? No, Ninja Gaiden, I'm sorry. Army of 2, Assassin's Creed, that's not bad. Dragon Age 2 isn't bad either. Dead Rising isn't bad. Borderlands, also not bad. I've played a little bit of that. Dead Island. We got Dead Island and Dead Rising. My sibling tore my garment in half. Little bro wouldn't be waking up the next day. No! What the fuck? That's a nice little collection.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But his first fucking concern.
GTA 5?
His first concern when they ask him, well, what do you want? My Xbox. Bro is a gamer. Holy shit.
California. She's in California right now? Yeah. Okay. Let's see her. Yeah. I can get a hold of her.
We'll make sure that we get a hold of your mom, though.
What do you think she's going to say about what happened tonight?
Eldon's mother, Tina, still
Do
lives
we
in
not have a
California.
more recent
She and
photo of the
Junior
fucking
separated
wife?
after a tumultuous marriage marred by financial hardship.
I love that they yeah, that's a good thing. They point out GTA. There are other games on there that are violent or are also rated M for mature. There's even ones that are specifically tied into the zombie thing. So it's kind of interesting that they emphasize GTA of all things. Like there's COD there, you can blame it on that. There's Dead Rising and Dead Island. You can blame it on both of those things. I think pretty much 3/4 of what's on there you could actually kind of blame for. If you're going to go with the blame game, because you know it's the video game's fault. It's not the parents' fault. It's not anything else's fault. It's the video games. God damn it!
Hardship,
Those
drug
video
use, and
games.
alleged.
My mom said he did bad things to her. Who did it? Dad. I did. What kind of bad things did he do to her? Like, did you just hear things or do you know things? Well,
I hate that so much. I hate that so much because I know for a fact there's like groups of people who agree with that statement. There's people that genuinely agree that video games actually make individuals violent. Over any other like thing, it's the video game's fault. And that fucking kills me. It just does, because I'm like, how do you even sustain that line of thought? Or that lack of thought?
He's got his foot up in a barrier position now, blocking both the detectives.
when my dad was driving fast, Mom wanted to get out, so she opened the door, and Dad ran her over. Oh, man. Yeah. So it doesn't sound good for anybody. So she had to go to the hospital, and it's one of them. All right. It's one of those things. So there's a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah.
This is an indication that Eldon may have held an immense grudge against his father for what his father allegedly did to his mother.
He probably saw a lot of the abuse happening since he's their child, and he was younger at the time. That would definitely be a drive, unfortunately. To see your father get away with treating your mother a certain way for years, and like there's no payback for him at all. He just gets away with it.
Eldon began crying for what seemed like the first time in the interrogation when mentioning wanting to see his mother. Eldon would later tell a psychiatrist that he witnessed alleged abuse perpetrated by his father against his mother.
If his father actually was abusive, that's not surprising. The kids are usually the first things to see everything.
On one occasion,
and they're usually subjected to it the most as well.
To light her on fire.
Because you can hide things from the public. You can't really hide things from home.
With duct tape and held a gun to her head before forcing Eldon to urinate on her.
What the fuck kind of... Wait, no. Huh? What? No. What? 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 Did I just fucking hear? Huh?
By his father against his mother.
I'm so fucking
confused.
confused.
On one occasion, Junior poured lighter fluid on his wife and threatened to light her on fire.
That's out there, but
in
okay.
another instance, Eldon stated that Junior bound her with
what is
tape
this?
And held a gun to her head before forcing Eldon to urinate on her.
What is this?
Anthony, Eldon's oldest brother and Junior's son from a previous marriage, said that he knew his father could be violent when he was on drugs, but that he'd never abused him or his sisters. He claimed that his father had recently kicked the drug habit and moved to Idaho to get his life back on track and be a better father to his two younger brothers. Anthony, as well as his grandfather Eldon Sr., alleged that Tina was the aggressor, not Junior. In 2012, Tina pleaded no contest to a charge of willful child cruelty and spent 6 months in a Stanislaus County jail. It's not clear whether or not the child in question was Eldon. At various points in their marriage, Tina and Junior both filed restraining orders against the other for domestic violence.
Jesus. So it sounds like they should have gotten together in the first place. They definitely shouldn't have had any children. Like, they willingly brought fucking children into that situation.
Eldon Sr. crosses his arms
God
here,
damn.
which is likely a dislike response due to having to talk about his son's negative qualities.
When was that?
Oh, years ago, actually with Tina, because when they lived on Peach in Modesto, I helped him buy a window and sliding glass door. Then when he moved over on the east side of Modesto, then I helped him replace 2 sliding glass doors.
Why is that?
Because he said he couldn't afford it.
No, but how did they get broken?
Tina threw a lamp the first time through the door.
Yeah, but was it like a lie to everyone else that she was being violent? But he was.
And
I
he
don't.
didn't do these, but you're thinking Tina did it?
He told me Tina did it. So
Do you believe him?
Well, yeah, in a way, because she's a messed up lady.
Wow, Judgy.
Well, I'm thinking now.
But your son isn't.
You're thinking maybe now.
It's interesting here that he does a big hands-up response. At this point, he still believes that his son isn't responsible, though it looks like the officer introduces some doubt. Parents often want
I kind of want to light some incense, guys. I have
They rarely
Draken's
want to admit their
blood.
children might be the messed up one or part of the problem. It's much easier to blame others, but after what has occurred, he now has to figure out why his grandson would do this. It's probably causing a lot of cognitive dissonance for him. The more he has to think about it, the less certain he's likely to become.
Yeah.
So you don't know for sure, you just hear what he told you, right?
What he told me, I don't, because I'm not, that's their life. Not.
So did you see him get angry with the kids?
Not that way, no.
I need your total honesty on this.
I know you do. I was violent.
No, I'm just maybe to talk about this.
I'm trying to think of the time he did lose his temper.
He appears really uncomfortable here and states, "Not that way, no." He's probably
Okay, that's a
questioning himself
fucking
about what
terrifying
signs he
statement.
missed.
What? Oh, what?
Curiously shifts into a barrier position shortly afterwards as well. He's uncomfortable with
That's
having to face these
horrible.
facts because it doesn't fit with the picture he wants to have of his son.
Well, he never hit those kids in front of me.
He didn't?
No, but he would yell at them.
What would he yell? How would he yell at?
A real high voice type of.
Would he ever cuss at him?
No, he didn't in front of me, but he might have when they were by themselves.
Okay. So did you ever see him
He knows I don't
use physical
and stuff and
anything?
No, not in front of me. That's not to say it wouldn't happen when nobody else was around. But it's to say that I never seen it, no.
Okay. And what would he yell at Johnny?
No, he would yell at the other one. Help.
Despite the contrasting
shit.
statements made by family members, a pediatrician would later testify to the neglect that Eldon and his brother faced while living with their father. Eldon specifically was malnourished, had severe dental issues, and had many absences at school. Junior's alleged behavior was exacerbated by his prescription drug addiction. There were a number of medications collected from the house the night of the incident. Junior was prescribed several drugs for anxiety, sleep, and, due to a workplace injury a few years before his death, muscle relaxers and opiates. Junior's autopsy showed a plethora of medications in his system, most notably large amounts of the sleep medication Ambien. According to Eldon, the medications also had a strange side effect. And detectives returned to something Eldon said earlier in his interview that struck them as odd.
Why do you know he was all upset, paranoid about zombies if he didn't say anything?
He didn't punish medication.
Okay.
So, but he didn't say anything about zombies. You just attribute him taking that medication as to that's what he thinks.
Oh, it was just.
Did he say anything about zombies tonight?
Yeah.
What did he say?
he said that there might be zombies outside and stuff. So,
Did you believe him?
no.
Do you
The
think
Walking Dead fucking Xbox 360
Did
is
you
like
believe him?
proof.
Do you think
What?
not putting a front down to you, but do you think there's zombies outside?
Dude, that game made me cry.
You don't think so?
We've already seen that
You know
case
what they
photo,
are.
dog.
Do you believe in the zombie apocalypse? You believe that's gonna happen?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, what's going down with Ukraine stuff.
Eldon has his body in an interesting position here, sitting cross-legged with his arms barriered. It seems this line of questioning has him concerned and feeling defensive.
Do you talk to your dad about this type of stuff a lot? No?
No.
Keep it all to myself.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you and Dad have that in common, though. That you guys believe in the zombie apocalypse and...
He's all wanting to prepare, but...
Oh, like doomsday stuff? Like something bad's gonna happen?
Yeah.
What do you do to prepare?
He just prepared, bought that trailer, and all this other stuff.
Bought a bunch of smaller knives. Like, honestly, everything they're showing isn't like... It looks like less than average, below less than average fucking prepper shit. Like it looks like they weren't clean or hygienic whatsoever. They had borderline hoarding conditions, and all the weaponry they're showing isn't like too heavy duty. The shotgun can be considered kind of heavy duty, but like all of the nuns, all of the knives and stuff they're showing, I can either get on Amazon or at like a Walmart. Like, it doesn't seem that hardcore. You know what I mean? Like, when you think survivalist, or at least when I think survivalist, I think someone who is somewhat clean, has like a prepared practice plan for what they're going to do in case of insert which emergency here. Hyperfixates on like the state of the world and possible stuff going on, because that plays into when the end of the world will be. Has like a bunker, has extra food storage, like actually thinks and preps for that survivalist situation. These guys just seemed like they're like, yeah, let's just get some random knives. Let's get some random knives and let's prioritize and glorify guns. Like, that's really about it. Because they've shown like the kids talk about guns in their earlier homeworks and stuff. So like I hate that they're using the term survivalist with them, because it's not, it doesn't, every survivalist I have fucking ever seen has more actual survivalist gear.
Training their sons for the inevitable.
Like, there's nothing in there, I just can't get over it. My grandfather doesn't consider himself a survivalist, but he has some guns, which I've talked about before. He has some hunting knives and other hunting accessories that he actively like pulls out, cleans. He does what he has to do with them and puts back. They don't just sit on a shelf and get dirty. And then he also has like the actual like stuff to help you in a survivalist situation, like to help light fires faster, purify water, all that kind of bullshit. I haven't seen one iota of this from this family. So where's the survivalist part of it? Where's the actual part where you're like, if an emergency happens, you're prepared? Because none of that looked like you were preparing for anything.
Zombie apocalypse. Another thing that Eldon's older brother rejects. Regardless, the cache of weapons, a new trailer on the property, and zombie
lot of ammo though, dog.
mixed with the cocktail of medications in Junior's system certainly lent some credibility to Eldon's story. But there's still something fishy about Eldon's version of events, and detectives backtrack to what happened.
I think if the father was the only one who died, if the siblings survived, I feel like he could have gotten away with it. So I'm assuming that we were going to learn that he did it. I'm assuming, because that's usually how these things fucking end. But like, I don't know. It just, I feel like he could have actually gotten away with it if he only killed the dad, because of how like, because that to me, the dad like snapping or abusing him or acting really weird because of the cocktail of drugs in his system, that to me is more believable than the dad accidentally shooting and macheteing the other child. Like, that doesn't make sense.
The house after he shot his father.
And how do you know? If you weren't in Johnson's room, how do you know he was in the room?
What do you mean? You mean Johnson?
Yeah. He's always been. Right. How do you know that your dad went into Jonathan's room?
I have him crawling there.
So were you in your doorway?
Yeah, I was in my doorway. There's that little blanket.
That's all I need to know. I didn't know that. So then what did you do?
And I don't know, I was stopped.
Who did?
Me.
You stopped?
I stopped.
Right by the curtain or this side of it?
I just stopped. I just didn't know what to do.
So you kind of froze?
Yeah.
Did you say anything to yourself? You know, sometimes we talk to ourselves. We don't say it, but inside we say, man, I shouldn't have done that, or crap, or something like that. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I didn't know what to do. He just went in there. I tried to get John out. Move the cushions.
Okay, and he wouldn't come out.
No. He's always afraid of me.
Yeah, because you guys have issues, and he has a condition, so I'm aware of that.
He's afraid of me.
Look at that horror.
I tried to get him out.
Oh no, a creepy clown. I think that's what that is. The fucking photo. The cameraman could not like focus on this to save his life, apparently. Because that last one was pretty crisp. That I was gonna comment on that one, and it switched to this one. Look at that creepy fucking clown dog. Oh, it's a coffin monster thing. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is that?
Yeah. Okay. And then you're trying to reach for him?
What? Nice. This man had a DeviantArt journal.
And what did he do?
It's back up. It didn't float.
Okay.
I just let the mattress go. Just fine.
And what?
The mattress was stuck on something on the wall.
Okay.
And I was gonna kill you. I just ran outside, covering my ears.
So when you're outside, what happened?
I just heard a lot of gunshots. Shotgun. And
so if I go to the house, am I going to find a shotgun? And if I look at your little brother, am I going to find shotgun shots?
Shotgun shots?
Yeah. Where am I going to find those?
Where the tag's at?
Where is that?
Eldon repeated he was right outside, which is once again his attempt to solidify his story. Then he repeats the question, shotgun shots, while looking up to make eye contact with the officer to see if he was believed. Repeating the questions and his statements are all delaying techniques.
No shit.
So is taking a drink in order to give himself
Oh
more
my
time to think.
god, or he's thirsty.
Your brother's room?
Like, some of it is interesting to hear, but like, bro, again, there's a lot of foresight there. Like, it's like, you already know what happened.
Shoot my brother? Yeah. Shoot my brother? Yeah.
The interrogator may be trying to catch him off guard here. He's trying to see if, because they've been talking casually, if he would speak without thinking. He just casually slides it in there like it's no big deal, or like Eldon had already admitted it, likely hoping that Eldon might not remember what he said earlier. Eldon does do
That's
some
a
repeating
bit,
of the question here, but also doesn't get angry about the
Does
officer
that really,
saying he
like,
shot his
catch
brother,
a lot of people
which,
off
of course,
guard?
we know an innocent person would most likely get pretty upset at this insinuation. Eldon gives himself away a bit here.
Shoot my brother. Dad.
I thought you said your dad stabbed.
Yeah, he did. He had the shotgun. And he shot my brother.
And either.
What the hell?
Had a shotgun, had a pistol,
1 second, since feelings of anxiety can make her mouth dry, and then she's drinking a little water to Saul's answer. So which is it? That's a decent. Okay, that's an Amazon machete right there. That is definitely not like a Walmart fucking machete.
Okay.
Well, I was trying to move up the cushions.
Okay.
There was shake. Like right there, where like my dad was dragging all that stuff. I tried to grab it with my feet.
It's not because I'm racist.
To your dad?
Fucking.
Alright. But you said you let the mattresses go and you couldn't hold them anymore.
Yeah, it's where I let them go.
Also, It casually slides it in there. Nice. Hot, hot, hot.
Here, John.
I want them to give him socks though, for real, cause like, it's been annoying me since the beginning, but especially since the fucking narrator announced it, I cannot stop. He does not stop moving his feet the entire time. Get a black bar or blur sensor on those, please.
I just left the house after that.
No one should have to see those
Detectives know
pixelated
Eldon is
dogs.
hiding something, and they're about to turn up the heat.
All right. I just left the house after that.
I love that I can do this now.
You've been really helpful, and you've been honest about. We talked about everything we talked about. The silly handcuffs.
Nails on my can. Nails on my can.
We talked about that, and for the most part, I think you're being honest, and you're the only one that knows you were there. Correct. There is no way that your dad drove a shotgun and had a machete with him, and then you had a pistol. There's no way that all that happened. What really happened with your brother? Just tell me.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna listen.
Pistol? I don't know what the 9mm is.
We're gonna listen. We're super good in our jobs. Okay, we're good at gathering evidence, putting pieces together like a puzzle. That's why they call.
What the hell? That seems dangerous.
We're gonna figure it all out. How did you?
I don't feel like average people should just have their fucking dogs hanging out. I think it's extra stupid when celebrities and other people's of like certain levels of fame do it. Cause brother, you have people that actually like are invested in you in that way. You can charge for that. You can actually make money off of that, and you're giving it away for free. Like, what the fuck?
No way that happened. So how did your brother get shot?
Just to push the curtain so they had a machete and just stuck it on the wall. I said, come on, get out. We'll get out.
Okay.
Just cut him.
You cut your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. With a machete?
Yeah.
So you're trying to get your brother to safety. He's not listening to you. He's freaking out because according to your story, your dad is crawling towards y'all with the gun in tow. And you fucking, your fucking cop is like, oh yeah, and then I fucking swung the machete after he said, no, I don't want to go with you.
He's like that.
Like, what?
Okay, Sam. How many times did you cut him? What did he say?
He said, he just cussed at me.
He did? What did he say, though? You can speak freely here. What did he say?
He said, you.
Okay.
Oh, you asshole bitch. Just kept saying that.
Yeah. So you're tracking right, because we went from your dad was dragging all this stuff around, and then you just threw the machete at him, hey, save yourself, which was a total crap story, and we admitted that. So we're getting to the truth of what happened.
The detective moves into the confession position here. It's important to know that as humans, we naturally mirror body language when we're engaged in conversation with others.
I don't believe that, homeboy, to a certain degree.
This officer is taking advantage of this by modeling the confession pose in an attempt to get Eldon to join him in the pose that is most likely to elicit honesty and a confession.
Dad, he hit me.
Okay.
I shot him.
Okay.
Shot him 3 more times in the head.
Okay.
Was that all one right after the other? Shot him in the belly 3 times in the head right after each other? Is that how that worked?
I don't know.
Well, did he crawl up the hallway like you said earlier? It sounds like that's me. He did crawl up the hallway.
Yeah, after I shot him once, he went in John's room.
So you're still saying that your dad crawled up the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. He gets into your brother's room? And then what?
The bald detective is like, nah.
The mattresses.
Time to make it. We do not believe that at all.
Told your brother?
Yeah, he said. You know? So, stop that. I just hit him.
With the machete? In the where?
In the hands.
Like here, on the edge out here? Not down here?
Point to it on yourself. Where'd you cut him? Cut like all around it.
How many times did you swing the machete at him?
A lot.
How many's a lot?
It's a lot.
Ballpark. More than 50?
Not 50, 30.
30 times? Okay. Did you hit him anywhere else other than here?
How would you be keeping, like, I'd be like, I don't fucking know, man, I swung. Like, if you're going with the whole, like, I just got so angry because I was trying to help my brother, and he just, even though it still doesn't make sense, right? But, like, make it more of an anger thing. Like, I don't even remember how many times I swung. I just...
That was it. Then I called the police. We're getting close. We're getting close.
Did you shoot your brother?
Shotgun.
You shot him with the shotgun?
The leg.
Okay. Where else?
I think I missed. Other shots. Where do you think you hit him, or where did you try? I tried to hit him.
I wonder if he ever actually, like, fully confessed as to why he did it. Because, like, I get if we're going with the whole angle of the abuse, right? If we're assuming that there are truths to that, then I can get the animosity towards dad. But why the animosity towards, or, like, negative feelings towards the brother? That, to me, makes less sense. Hey there, monkey.
Our cat's knocked off.
God damn.
All over the floor.
Ew. Not great.
What were you aiming at?
I was aiming at him.
Where on him? Him's
He's under the bed.
Okay, so where were you aiming at?
Aiming under the bed.
Just, so a blind shot, you didn't see him, you just knew where he was and you shot?
Well, I tried to see.
Okay, so what were you looking at?
I was looking at him and I just saw his leg and...
What about the 45?
45.
Did you shoot him with that at all? Be honest. I got people down at the crime scene right now, Eldon. And so we're asking you this question. You cannot leave anything out.
I shot it once.
Well, Eldon, this is where I'm at with this.
Eldon's toes are tightly curled under and crossed.
Oh my fuck!
Once
Put that
again,
away.
He rubs at his neck in a
Sir, put that fucking arrow away. I swear to God.
position that's automatically calming to the heart.
Maybe that's what I'll do for a true crime, like for October, spooky, scary. I'll do a drinking stream where I have to take a shot every time I see an arrow, or it pauses to talk about behavioral bullshit. I will die a happy death.
But I think that you've left a lot of stuff out. Okay.
And during spooky month, if I have to pick the month I get to die or I have to die, it would be October.
I think you told us quite a bit, but I think that you've left a lot of stuff out. Okay. And so
the nodding for both things.
Any BS that you finished just a little bit ago, clear it up when we come back in. Okay? So give us a few minutes and then we'll come back in, let you use the restroom, and we'll talk again, okay?
Just sit tight, all right, pal? Okay. Can I get some shoes? Just hang on.
Eldon has finally come clean about hurting his brother, but the question remains, will he give detectives the whole
Why
story?
the weirdly? Is that him trying to pose? It's like supposed to be intimidating, but it just comes off cring.
What?
Absolute cring.
Punches here, I hit you. That's self-defense right there. No, but when your dad does it to you, how do you feel about it? I felt like scared. Like he's gonna kill me.
Okay. From pushing you?
Yeah.
Eldon does a quick lip compression when
Oh
he
my
mentions
fucking! I would
self-defense.
die.
He's verbalizing what he's been trying
I would
to
die
relay
if
to
I do that.
detectives, which is that
So
he
fast.
supposedly shot his father in self-defense. However, we later learn that Eldon's understanding is limited when it comes to what truly constitutes acting in self-defense. He slipped into the detective's modeled confession pose posture as well, though not as far down.
Did he have the gun in his hand at that point?
I didn't know if he had 9mm on him.
But you already have the 45 at this point, right?
Yeah, I couldn't find the 9mm.
How did you get the gun from your dad?
It was on the ground. He dropped it on the couch. No, under the couch where he keeps it. I just took it, clip out, took out the bullet, and put it back.
And then Dad pushes you.
He just pushed me.
Okay. And then do you say anything to him after that? Like anything?
I said, stop.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he does it again.
I just,
But I'm asking you first. He pushed you a second time. Yeah. Okay. What did it seem like Dad was trying
But
to
you
do
know
by
what this
pushing
kind
you?
of rings to me as? Because he doesn't seem to have any part of his story, like, actually... I don't want to say well thought out, because the story itself is just dumb. But, like, he doesn't have it memorized to a certain degree. Like, we've seen younger killers and just serial killers or familial killers in the same position or similar positions, and they have more of an actual, like, coherent sequence of events for a story, for, like, this is what happened. But that leads me to believe that this wasn't like a planned killing, that he may have actually snapped, or it was not a really well thought out killing. Like, maybe something happened a day prior and he decided that he was getting angry and enough was enough, and he would, have the gun out. His dad would come up on him one night and he would fucking shoot him. Like, to me, his responses read as not like we have killers where stuff is planned out months in advance, or it's planned out years in advance. I really don't think this was the case from the answers that we're getting.
Okay. Was he trying to get you to sit
I think it
down?
may have
Was he
been more
trying
of an
to...
opportunity and or just a not well thought out plan.
somewhere.
But what did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just said, he was just pushing me.
And he didn't say any words.
I just told him to stop.
By steepling his hands, the detective
I really
to
wish I
convey
could
a
tap
sense
on the
of
mic,
confidence
because
and
I really
leadership in
like
this
having.
situation.
I might
He's
get more
taken the
short
lead in
nails from my.
questioning and is reflecting that with his nonverbal cues.
Depends on how well
He's
this holds
also
over the
spread his
next
elbows
couple
out and is taking up a lot of space.
couple
Another
days.
sign of confidence.
So he pushes you, you tell him to stop, he pushes you again, and you shoot. Okay. And that's when you hit him in the belly. Dad basically crawls from the area of your bedroom. Are you in your bedroom at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. And is Dad kind of backing you into your bedroom?
No, I'm like,
100% badass. Of all the things you could put on a fucking $3 fucking flask, why those words? My nails are short because I trimmed them on Sunday. My natural meat suit nails are usually short because they do not grow in well. They are. I've always had an issue with it. So I think I just have shitty DNA for that. I take supplements and stuff too, and it still doesn't seem to change anything.
I just get out and just crawling out in front of the couch, saying weird stuff. Like, I couldn't even understand.
So I have really short, like, press-on fake nails right now.
I didn't know.
Well, I say really short. I have the shortest option I had available.
And he just
But that still gives more nail than I'm used to. And just the feeling of having a nail or a fake nail on top of my actual nail is just weird.
Okay, so he crawls.
It's
he's
funky.
creating a little blood drop
Hey there.
trail, and he's going to your brother's room. And so, does he make it into your brother's room? Okay, and then how is he seated? What's he doing? Is he laying down? Is he sitting up? What?
He's sitting up.
Sitting up on his butt?
Look at all that
Against
blur.
something? What?
I don't know. The desk that John has.
The desk that John has?
Yeah.
And is Dad saying anything to you at this point?
No.
Okay.
That's just
and
an
then
open
as
dog.
he's propped up, then you,
Oh,
at that point, is that when you take 2 more shots?
I fucking got
And
it.
you hit him in the face,
Moon needed help.
but you don't think that that did the job.
No, because it didn't hit the brain.
Okay, so then you took 1 more shot up higher to hit the brain.
Yeah.
Okay. And you knew that he probably wasn't dead or might not die because of the 3 shots prior, but you thought this shot would cause him to die. I understand that it's traumatic and things like that, but at the same time, I don't believe a young man like yourself, seem like a pretty smart kid, doesn't know what happened. So I need you to be 100% honest with me, because I have detectives down at the scene that are telling me what they see and what they believe is happening or has happened. And so I need you to be 100% honest with me about that, because some of the stuff you're saying is contradictory to what the evidence is telling us. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually, the evidence
How old did
doesn't
they say
lie.
he was again?
Okay? Usually.
Like he's
I
a
say that,
minor, but
sometimes it happens.
I'm
But
just,
in this
I'm
case,
interested.
I don't think that it is. It's not too hard to understand what happened.
Yeah.
Fair enough? But what we're missing is exactly all the details of what happened, and we're missing basically why it happened, the real why, and things like that. So, with that being said, did you shoot your brother?
Well,
By saying with what, Eldon avoids having to say no or yes. He's trying to find out what information the detectives have already first before he admits to anything.
You tell me, I wasn't there. It's a simple question.
which gun?
I don't know. I wasn't there, Eldon.
Dude, that's not the question. Yes.
Okay. So, what gun did you shoot him with?
I think with the shotgun, I know what shotgun was. Times.
A few times?
Yeah.
Okay. A few to me is 3.
Okay.
So how many times did you shoot him?
Well, I had a shotgun with 2 at a time. Then I started like trying to get under the bed.
So how many
So
times
now
did you
he's
hit him with the shotgun?
now he's not even now he's playing it off, at least that's what that sounded like. It's not even that his brother was annoyed or refusing to leave. I came over, my brother was in the bed, I just started shooting at him.
And where?
He's trying to tell me, get on out of here, man.
5 times.
He hit him in the leg
Jesus.
5 shots to the
So
leg.
it jumped from 1 shot to fucking 5 shots, because just like what, fucking 5 minutes ago, he was claiming that it was before they took a break, basically, where they said they were going to come back and continue interrogating him. But like, he said he shot him once, and he thinks he shot him, or he thinks he didn't shoot him any other times because the other shots missed. What the fuck?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay. So then what happens?
Pulled the mattresses over. Then he just started saying the F words to me and stuff.
Had you used the machete on him yet?
Yeah.
You had already cut him with the machete? After the shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm getting at. So the first thing you did to him was shoot him with a shotgun.
What the fuck?
And then
Because
the
before
machete
he
came
was
later.
claiming machete. Oh, that's
Can
weird.
you stand up for me and show me how you swung at him? And don't do it to either one of us. Maybe face that wall and you show us what you did.
I was like on the couch, the mattress cushion, and I was, he had said like that, and I just. What did you say when you were doing it? Didn't say anything.
Okay. Was he saying anything?
No.
Okay. Okay, now you're doing that. Now I want you to do it how hard you did it to him. I want you to show me how hard you were swinging the machete.
Like that.
Okay, so just a second ago you were one hand.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you just did 2 hands.
Yeah.
So which is it?
I don't know. It was a 2-handed machete.
What the? Oh, it wasn't a 2-handed machete. Are there? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And but I guess what I'm saying to you is I want to see how hard you did that. Just demonstrate for me how hard you swung that machete. Was it hard?
As hard as I could.
As hard as you could. Perfect. That's what I wanted to know. Once he's outside the bed and you hit him in the back of the head, where else do you hit him after that?
Nowhere else.
That was it. Was he dead?
I don't know.
Was he moving?
Well, when I was hitting the machete.
Was he moving because you were hitting him, or was he moving on his own?
He was moving.
Okay.
Was he saying anything?
No.
I thought he was F-bombing you.
F-bombing?
Yeah. You know the expression. You said that. Those are your words, not mine.
He was being quiet after that.
After you hit him in the head?
Yeah. And then I called the police.
Now that they're making headway on how Junior and Jonathan were killed, It's time to ask the most important question.
Why'd you do it?
My brother. He was the reason why my dad was taking the medication.
Oh.
Because he just makes everybody mad. In the stores, I started really hating him.
It seems that Eldon may have wanted to
And I don't.
eliminate
Here's
what
what I
he
have to say. I don't necessarily see him lying on that fact.
perceived as the root of the family's problems. From Eldon's perspective, his father may have been the most severe issue in the household because of his alleged abuse of the boys and of Eldon's mother.
I was gonna say,
Eldon-
like I said earlier, because he saw dad beat on mom for years with no actual like recompense for it. I could see him going apeshit on his dad, but I guess that makes sense.
Is, after
For the
all,
brother.
a child.
That's just
So his
sad to me.
thinking
I
and
could.
way of
It
processing
would
the
take a lot
dysfunction
for
in the
me to
family come
actually
from the
like
perspective
consider
of a
or
young
even have
teen
the
who
thought
may have been
cross of
abused
like
and
being
neglected.
that
It's
violent
very
towards my
possible
brothers
that his father may
or
have
my
blamed his
sister.
issues on the kids, which is typical of abusive and neglectful parents. Eldon may have believed this, which could explain his anger toward his brother. It's important to keep in mind that in the teen years, the brains of adolescents are still developing, particularly the frontal lobe, which means that they may act
I know about that
impulsively
because of
or may act on
FNAF.
intense emotions or issues at home without fully considering or fully understanding the
FNAF
true
moment.
dynamics of the issues. It's important to consider the role of how teenagers think and process information because at this
Yeah,
age,
teens are
it's
already.
typical
There's
for
so
kids to
much going on.
fantasize about
There's
escaping situations they
so
don't
much
like.
going on when you're a teen.
In Eldon's case, it was much more than just something he doesn't like. This may have led him to resort to such extreme measures.
How long have you been hating him?
Years?
Yeah, how many years?
A lot of years?
You're 14.
9 years?
You've been hating him for 5 years? Okay.
My mom couldn't handle the stress. And anymore, so she ran away.
Have you ever thought about hurting your brother before?
Yeah.
Yeah? How would you have done that?
Probably a long time ago.
What?
Around 6.
What?
I just stabbed him in the back.
You stabbed your brother in the back?
Yeah. Did you get caught? I don't think so. I was like 6 years old.
What the
You stabbed your brother
fuck?
in the back with what?
Huh?
With what?
A knife. Like a kitchen knife.
Like a kitchen knife? Did he bleed?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think he did bleed.
How many times did you stab him?
Just once. You get in trouble? You didn't get in trouble. You stabbed your brother in the back.
Did your dad know about it?
I think so.
So where does this anger come from?
Him.
Your brother? Where's your anger come from your dad?
Yeah.
You didn't have anger towards your dad?
What?
Well, I find that hard to believe when you just shot your dad 4 times. So where's your anger come from your dad?
He used to beat me.
Okay, and I've heard you say that, but you haven't really explained that. What do you mean he used to beat you?
Just beat me. I loved him. But next time he came after me.
You had decided that you were going to do something about it?
Yeah.
What did you decide you were going to do?
Shoot him.
That's what you told yourself. Next time he came at you, you were going to shoot him.
Yeah. When did you first think that? Just right at that point.
When was that, though?
Last night. This night.
This night?
Yeah.
So tell me about the times that your dad has beat you.
We all knew he was gonna claim that.
I think you said between the last time and tonight it had been about 8 months. Is that still accurate? Okay, and then prior to the 8 months, how many times has your dad, as you say, beat you?
Like, he used to take his pills like once a month and started acting crazy. I called the police last time when he tried to drive the truck under the influence.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware of that report.
Yeah.
Eldon avoids the question here and instead
So
starts
they
telling a
definitely
story
have
about
had
one
like
specific
interactions. I mean, they
instance.
mentioned, but there's
happened
definitely
to him?
been
They found his
interaction
property.
between their family and the police.
What happened to him?
in regards to this familial situation, because it's probably mom as well,
Hospital or
because you
jail?
had
Hospital? Did they
you
keep
had
him overnight?
restraining
Yeah,
orders
they
and
usually do.
shit.
What did you say when he got out? What do you mean? What did you say to your dad? I did. Yeah, what did you say to him? I didn't say anything. You didn't tell him you were pissed at him, or you loved him, or you hated him? What did you say?
Probably be mad at me. Because he called the police on him.
Okay.
Eldon admits to harboring a lifelong hatred for his brother, who was severely autistic and required a lot of their father's attention.
Which I
But
forgot
had
that he
Eldon
was
been
like
planning to kill
severely.
his family all along, or did
Unfortunately.
he simply
Yeah,
snap?
that is the
So
question. Because with how he's been
we left off
answering,
with,
I feel like it
what
might not
happened
have
with your
been like
brother.
actually
Okay?
planned
And then we
long
were talking a
term,
little
you
bit
know?
about that. Seems to me, and don't let me put words in your mouth, that you're a little, excuse me, angry with your brother.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? Yeah. You said it's been going on quite some time.
Yeah.
And I think you said that part of your anger is that, you know, not only does he upset you, he upsets your dad, he upsets your mom. Who else does he upset?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
I don't know. Just upset at people that in stores he pulled people's headings. So.
Was tonight what you were gonna do about it?
Yeah.
So how long you been thinking about hurting your brother? A while. How long's a while? Can you tell me what kind of thoughts you had when you think about hurting your brother?
I just didn't want someone hearing.
Okay. So what were your ideas on how to make that happen?
Just get him killed or something.
Huh?
Get him killed or something.
Get him killed or something? So in your thought,
What the hell?
the way that this needed to end
Just
was your
or
brother to
something.
die.
My mother wouldn't have left. But that's for my dad. Because my dad treated her like
Okay.
I was sad. My mom left.
I'm sure you were.
What makes you really mad? The most mad thing that Jonathan did, what was it? Like, if I my dad bought a candy bar for John and I told him not to eat it and I walked back, he would eat it. Oh, like how to me, and
Why would you tell him not to eat it?
because I want to eat it.
All right. And he would just buy one for Jonathan? Why wouldn't he buy one for you?
Oh, well, he did, but
So you wanted both?
yeah,
All right. Well, that's honest. Do you think that's fair?
for me,
All right, for you, that's a good statement. Well, why for you is that fair?
good for me.
Yeah. Well, but not for him. And then if he didn't do what you said, you'd be pissed at him?
I would be pissed, yeah.
How pissed?
Yes.
Real pissed? You ever fought with your brother before?
No, I'm throwing stuff at him.
You throw stuff at him?
It's annoying stuff he brings back from school, like it's clap hand stuff. He'll break that stuff, throw it at him. It's him say, don't bring any of that.
Why do you want your dad to die?
Well, I don't want him to be killing me.
Eldon's intense eye rubbing is a continued form of eye blocking.
Oh my god, stop.
Okay, so you're saying
I
that
should have
you
guessed
killed
that this
him
one
so
would
he
be
would kill you.
extra when it comes to
He's
all of
gonna
that.
kill me all those times. I almost did.
What time was it?
All the different times.
Okay, and we've talked about that a little bit, but
And I
other
still come
than
back to he's
pushing
literally
and
backed
stuff
up
like that,
against a
you haven't
wall.
told me anything that would
And he
lead me to
knows he's
believe
been fucking
that your
called
dad was
out to
gonna
a certain
kill you.
degree.
So what am I missing?
One time he really got that I was shocked.
So when you were walking and he was crawling to the brother's room and you saw him and he was propped up, were you thinking, you know how I talked about, hey, we have these voices to the side that say, well, I'm not going to let that happen again, I can do that. Did you go in there and did you say to yourself, I'm going to kill him, or did you think that?
What?
What did you think when you were walking to your brother's bedroom with the gun in your hand?
He's a bad person.
Okay.
What else? I know that's not it. Yeah, but I just knew if he was gonna live, he's gonna come after me. That's what you thought? Yeah.
It's hard to tell, but Eldon may be crying or attempting to look like he's crying. His statements about getting mad at his brother for not handing over his candy bar clearly show he's quite the self-absorbed young person. So if there's tears, they're likely because he's realized he's not going to be walking away from this at this point.
So did you walk in there knowing that you had to kill your dad?
Yeah.
That was your only option? Is what it, and I'm just trying to understand what you're thinking. I'm not saying that's what I'm asking. Was your only thought that your dad needed to die so he didn't come back and hurt you?
Yeah.
Is that
They're
fair?
trying to solidify.
Okay, is that fair? What I'm saying, is that accurate?
They're trying to solidify his actual
want to put words in
story
your
for
mouth,
the
okay?
second time, because technically they've
I
already
don't wanna
gone
put
over
words in
it.
your mouth. I want to make sure these are your words.
If you lived, he would have killed the mother,
Okay.
the grandparents.
So what did you do because of that?
Maybe.
Because he would either hurt you, your mother, your grandparents. What did you do so he couldn't do that?
Shot in the head.
Okay. And did you do that with the intention on killing him?
Yeah.
Okay. Why, if your issue was with your dad that night, which it seemed like it started there, why kill your brother? Just because of everything else that you told me?
Yeah. It seemed like he cared for John more than anybody.
Your dad did?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, tell me about that. Did that upset you?
Jealousy and anger.
Because John was like best one in the house.
Your perspective, John's the best one in the house. That's your perspective from what dad treated you versus him. So how many times in the last month have you thought about killing your dad's brother?
Just that night.
Just what night? This night? So you never thought about it prior to this? Now, earlier you told me that you had.
What?
You said, and we could play the tape back, but you said, if he did it
We
again,
can play the tape
I was
back.
thinking if he did it again, or punched me again, or pushed me again, that I would kill him.
Yeah, but I didn't. That was continuing on. I just couldn't do it.
So that's why he's asking that question.
I just couldn't do it. And then that one night, I did it.
Tonight. Okay.
Ooh. I have zero plans,
you
except
thought
I
about
want to relocate
Have you
my
ever
base,
acted on
and I
it,
need to
like,
grind for a
been
ton more
ready
shit, like
or-
so much
or
shit.
ready to do it, and you just couldn't bring yourself to do it?
Let myself to do it.
But I guess that's what I'm asking. Did you ever prepare yourself to do it, you just couldn't do it? No.
I think it was your words. You said, "Man, I hate my brother." You said that. Yeah.
Is that accurate? You hate your brother?
Yeah.
You hate your brother enough to kill him?
No. Well, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that why you did it tonight?
It's not just that.
What else?
Move my to the edge of the map south.
He was part of the reason why I did that.
I picked like the first somewhat
He
safe
was-
spot
he
to do
was-
that because it was one of the
My dad
quests.
would be taking medication.
He is hammering
My
in
mom
kind of
was
the
a
same
monk.
points.
We've been a happy family.
And they're doing this because they're trying to figure out if he
So,
pre-planned
you
this
blame
or
your
if it
brother
was
for
for
your
a
family
moment.
not being together. Okay. And you blame your dad a little bit for that same thing, if I heard you right.
Yeah.
Because of how he treated your mom.
Yeah.
Is that accurate? So, is it fair to say because of those reasons that you have some serious anger toward both of them?
Not anymore.
No, towards your dad and brother.
I hate my brother more.
You hated your brother more?
Yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't sound like you were all that fond of dad either.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking. Again, this is me asking you a question.
It's self-defense.
What was self-defense?
Dad
Why?
pushed me. He's second time I shot him.
Okay. Why do you think a push by your dad?
If I had more space, I'd probably have a third monitor, which would be dangerous because I
guess I'm
feel
just
like
trying
I
to wrap
could.
my mind around it, and I'm
I would
asking,
get.
not,
I don't
not
know.
trying to hurt your
That's
feelings or
dangerous
anything
for
like
me.
that, but I'm
2
asking,
monitors is too much power.
why would your dad
You know?
pushing you cause you to shoot him?
Yeah, the whole thing's
He pushed
weird.
you? Yeah.
It's
Times my
just
dad pushed
not
me when I
weird
was
enough
kid.
that I could
Yeah,
see it. Like if
pushed
his
me
dad
like
was very abusive. The
hit.
brother's a really big thing for me. But
The
even that I
officer is
can
a
see
little
it.
out of line here. Just because your dad pushed you around as a kid,
Yeah,
which
that's
wasn't
also
okay.
not okay. That's so not okay.
It doesn't
You know how many
excuse
times
any
my
dad
dad
pushing their
abused
kid
me?
around. It's not clear
You don't
exactly
even
what he's trying to do
understand.
here,
And
as
I
this
never once
question's
shot
been asked
him.
and answered the
Like,
same
huh?
multiple times now.
Like, so kind of pushed you, hit you in that chest area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did you ever have a kid at school punch you? If not, at least in California, you ever had a kid at school punch you? California? Yeah. Yeah. All right. You ever feel like you needed to shoot him? No, I just felt like I needed to punch him back. Okay. What if I punched you in the chest? Like right now? Yeah. I'm not gonna do it, so I'm not trying to get you worked up. But what if I did
Like
that?
right
You feel like
now.
you need to shoot me to defend yourself? If I punched you, I punch your back. Fair enough.
So why didn't you just punch your dad back?
I did that before. One time.
So why not tonight? I'm just trying to understand, Eldon, why it went to the point now that we are sitting here with you and your dad and your brother are dead.
Valid
Does
question.
that bother you? It doesn't bother you that they're dead? Okay. Why? Because why? Okay. Can you try and explain that to me a little bit? Because that's a
What do you
pretty
mean?
bold
Because
statement that
I don't.
you don't care that they're dead.
Eldon claims to have no remorse for what he did. It seems that his anger supersedes any other emotion he might have, at least here during the interrogation. This is an indication of the extent of the anger that Eldon has harbored against his father and brother. It's so strong and so deep that even after all is said and done, after the adrenaline rush of the situation has subsided and his father and brother are being referred to in the past tense, he's claiming not to feel any sadness or emotion for them. It's also an indication of how troubled Eldon is. When asked, Natasha, Eldon's half-sister, said that Eldon didn't have a chance in reference to his childhood. It's possible that he may feel relief now, even though Eldon knows he's likely to face consequences for what he did.
What are you crying about? Are you crying because you got caught? What do you mean? Or are you upset? I got caught. When the police came, why are you upset? Why are you crying? And sometimes it's difficult for you to talk about this if you don't care if they're dead. I don't. Do you know? If you don't know, you don't know. I don't. All right.
But you're not upset over them being dead.
I kind of feel bad for my dad.
You kind of feel bad for your dad, but not at all for your brother.
Yeah.
How long? Well, I remember you saying that you only thought about this tonight. That's a pretty calculated thing. So
I just knew I had to do it tonight.
why? Why tonight?
I couldn't wait any longer.
Hmm?
I couldn't wait any longer.
Okay, so how long did you wait?
I thought about it. Like when after he beat me.
8 months ago?
Yeah, like after he beats me and takes away all my stuff. I just lay in my bed. Cry. Think about doing it. I couldn't do it. So I stopped.
Stop thinking about it? So between the last time he
So
beat
he's
you
trying
and
to claim
tonight,
that
how
he
many times have you thought
fantasized about it, but he didn't actually like actively plan it. He just snapped that night. Which again, I could kind of see if certain circumstances that he's saying are
we know
true.
you did it, but how many times did you think about it? That's the question.
Thought about it every time you beat me.
I guess that's my point, because if I'm understanding your story, the last time he beat you was 8 months ago. And then tonight this happens. So in between those times, how many times did you think about doing what you did tonight?
I don't know. I did it that night.
Okay. Do you recall ever thinking about it during that time frame?
I've imagined it.
Okay. What have you imagined doing?
Showing them. And it all.
And this is your dad. What have you thought about your brother?
Just my dad.
Okay, so you never dreamt about it, thought about it, about killing your brother, even though you hate him and he's the cause of that your family's not whole.
Yeah.
But you've never thought about killing him until the night.
Yeah.
But you have had thoughts about killing your dad in the past.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm understanding your story a little better. I think we're there. The only thing that kind of I'm hung up on is the fact that how much you hate your brother. At least that's what you relayed to us. And that this is the first time you ever thought about hurting him.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if I'm buying that part.
I'm not.
And if you're leaving it out,
Leaving what out?
The times that you thought about killing your brother.
I mean, I thought about it, but I never knew I was going to do it.
That's what I'm asking.
Oh my god. They're just trying to figure out if there's any forethought.
When you
I
think
just
about-
But I didn't ever think about killing him.
Eldon goes back and
I
forth
feel like
as to
this would be
whether or not
better
he
with
planned to
someone
kill
who's
his
more of an
brother
actual
or
like
made prior
licensed
attempts.
psychiatrist, you know what I
But he
mean?
still hasn't told the detectives everything and is about to reveal another final layer to his depravity.
One thing I did know, maybe it was just like I said, I'm old in my ears. There's that shotgun. Where's the shotgun right now?
I don't know.
I know you know. Come on. Where is it?
Reload.
So you knew where it was in your room, where it was leaning up. You knew how many shells you put in it. You knew how you stuck it under the bed because you demonstrated that. So let's say I'm just going in the house, lights are off, and I got a flashlight. Where am I going to find it?
Flashlight?
Yeah.
Where'd you stash it, dude?
That's what?
The shotgun shot.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You do know.
I forgot.
What?
I think I just left it there in the bed.
In that room?
Yeah.
Where your brother and dad are dead? Okay. Where's the 45?
It's on the counter.
The counter in the kitchen? Okay. And then you don't know where the 9mm is, and that never came out. You never saw it.
Never saw it.
Okay.
It's probably.
He was trying to claim that earlier.
Bed.
And the other knife, the dagger knife, the other knife?
What?
There's
Like
one
he
other
should
knife.
have
What's
already
that? We
have
talked
been.
about
I've
it
already
earlier.
said this before. Whenever you're in an interrogation setting, just
Yeah.
ask
The black knife?
for
Sure,
representation
whatever
and do
knife
not
was
say
there.
shit.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Where is it?
I left it there, I think.
What'd you do with it, though?
Oh no, I just stopped what I was doing.
With the knife, not the machete, the knife.
I know.
Okay, what were you doing with the knife?
I was stabbing him.
Stabbing who?
John.
Okay. With the knife, not the machete.
Okay, so see, that's a new twist to this. You never told us that.
I forgot it.
Okay. All right.
So let's talk about that. Go ahead, sir.
How many
I
times? did you
forgot
stab?
about that.
15, 14 times.
Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. You used the machete on him first, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he already said his first story with him, I swear to God, had him shooting first. Yeah, I think he's gone back and forth on this now, which is just ugh.
And you hit him approximately
Bro!
30 times with that. Kind of, we discussed it all.
Omi don't even have a story together, dog.
Legs,
Again, I feel like if he shot his dad,
nothing to the torso
he
of
could
the
actually have
felon.
gotten away with this because there's
Injury to
just
the
enough, you know?
I think so. Okay.
What the officer is describing here is overkill and shows the serious levels of rage Eldon has towards his brother. The interrogators are now going much faster with Eldon, not leaving any empty space for him to answer, and basically just feeding him a narrative. They're no longer asking open questions and being quiet for a moment to let him answer on his own. This may be a change in strategy because they don't
Aggro.
want to give him too long to think and formulate another lie. It's also possible that they're shocked at his responses and a bit emotional themselves, which would be completely understandable.
It's a lot of anger.
It do
Any
be
other
like that.
weapons that we haven't talked about that you used? That I've used? That you used tonight?
There's other weapons, but they weren't used.
What do you think should happen to you?
Me? Yeah, if you were and you were talking to me, what should happen?
Normally, interrogators pose this question, the punishment question, earlier on in the discussion, not after the suspect has admitted to the crime. This may be an attempt to gauge his understanding of right and wrong, or to see if he feels any remorse whatsoever. If he's still said a warning or going to live with his mom or counseling, or any kind of soft answer, then it really would point to him having a remorseless frame of mind.
I'm gonna go back to California. What about the legal stuff? What should happen? Jail, warning, what? I don't know. Come on, hey, Mom. You're smart. You're smart, man. Give us a gift. Yes. Yeah. What would you do? What should happen to someone that just killed their brother and their father? Die.
Do you think a person should die?
Yeah.
Why?
I probably deserve it.
You think you deserve that?
Yeah.
You think you deserve to die because you killed your brother, your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an unexpected answer,
Mm.
particularly since
Yeah, that is
Eldon
kind of
initially
funky.
stated that he should go back to California with his mom. He goes from basically saying he should be set free to then referring to the death
To
penalty.
death penalty. Yeah, that's
very
really
likely that Eldon
fucking
felt
weird.
trapped and hopeless,
That was
living
weird,
in a
bro.
situation with two people that he grew to despise. It's important to keep in mind
He's
that
asked
alone
a
typically
couple
doesn't
times
result in
since
a
the very
teenager
first time he
killing
was
his
brought
father and
in
brother. There typically have to
about
be
like what's
serious
gonna happen
behavioral
next. He
issues
mentioned it
present
at least once
and
earlier
early
on
antisocial
because they were just kind of
traits.
like, we need to talk to you
Alright, man.
first.
I think we're done. But let us step out and talk for a few minutes and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with you next, okay?
What am I gonna do? We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. As soon as I come back in, I'll tell you. Okay? Once we figure all that out.
Put your hands behind your back for the top of your okay? Turn around, face the wall. Okay? You're under arrest for first-degree murder ×2. Okay.
After a preliminary hearing,
Jeez.
Eldon's first-degree murder charge
At least he
for his
wasn't even
father
seem. I
dropped
mean,
down
he
to
did
second
kind of.
degree
He admitted
after
to
the
it.
judge didn't feel there was sufficient evidence to prove premeditation.
Hmm.
However, the first-degree charge stuck for the murder of Jonathan. Eldon was tried as an adult in 2016, and though
Damn,
the detectives had
okay.
a hard time getting him to land on an exact timeline, the prosecution laid it out for the jury to show just how much damage Eldon had done. Junior was shot in the stomach after allegedly pushing Eldon twice. Junior crawled to his youngest son's room and propped himself up against the nightstand, where Eldon shot him 3 more times in the head with a .45 caliber handgun.
Damn.
After an unsuccessful attempt to coax Jonathan out from under the bed, Eldon shoved the .45 underneath and shot at his brother several times. He then opted instead for a shotgun, loaded it, and shot Jonathan again multiple times.
Damn.
After removing the mattress
It's just
and box
so
spring, Eldon then
overkill.
grabbed a knife and began to stab his brother.
Dude.
Jonathan tried to crawl out from under the bed towards his father when Eldon grabbed his final weapon, the machete, and hacked at his brother's arms, legs, and head until he stopped moving. The prosecution described Eldon's actions as prolonged and purposeful. The fact that he used multiple weapons against his
That's a
helpless
lot
brother
of
showed that
fucking
the killing
anger,
was
bro.
deliberate and premeditated.
Here's what I'm saying. I don't know. That just reads as very fucking angry to me. Like, he's probably thought about doing violent things to his brother before, but he was surrounded by weapons. So the fact that he took the time to go grab other weapons to inflict more damage, to me that reads very much as just straight fucking anger. Not necessarily that he planned to use the weapons in that order. You know? I don't know. That's
weird. That Junior had given
That's
Eldon some
funky.
of his medications, which had altered his brain. They told the jury that Eldon merely snapped after years of neglect, but never planned to murder his family before that moment. In addition, the defense used what was referred to as the zombie defense, in which Junior prepped for the apocalypse to show just how unstable Junior was leading up to and at the time of the attack, which the prosecution fully rejected, calling the claim ridiculous. In the end, 14-year-old Eldon was found guilty of the second-degree murder of his father, Eldon Samuel II, and guilty of the first-degree murder of his younger brother, Jonathan Samuel. He was sentenced to 20
He
years
admitted
fixed,
guilt.
with
He
5
literally
years
said that he did
indeterminate
do
for the
that.
murder of his brother, and 10
Sorry to
years
say there's
fixed
not
with 5
much you
years
can do there.
indeterminate for the murder of his father, which are being served concurrently in an adult prison. Eldon is due to be released in March of 2029.
That's really fucking close, dog. I don't like how 2029? What? Anyone who grew up in an abusive, unstable household remembers times when they imagined getting payback on their parents. The resentment these kids keep contained during early teens are insane. Their bodies are pumped full of hormones, and give them the right environment and they will turn into utter killers. This is a perfect example. Jesus. Someone claiming to have known him. Oh. This is the first Iwu interrogation in which I actually felt sympathy for the suspect. Clearly, Eldon and his brother should have been taken away from their parents by CPS and placed in foster care until adoption. In addition, I don't feel the school officer accurately explained to Eldon the momentous importance of the Miranda warning. Yeah, that's no shit. He said simply, this says that knowing your rights, you're willing to sit here and chat with us about the stuff that happened tonight. That's a misrepresentation of what the Miranda warnings are. In my opinion, at that age of just 14 with no guardian, Eldon should automatically have been provided counsel. And I agree with that. I don't care if they're if the person is guilty of sin. I think across the board, if you are under a certain age, specifically if you're just a minor in general, I feel like you should just automatically be given representation. You shouldn't have the right to say no because there's no way you know better. There is no way, there is no situation where you fucking know better. You just don't. It's funny to see how hard those detectives are trying to get him on premeditation. Yeah, but how many times did you think about it? I stopped because I couldn't do it, then tonight I just did it. Yeah, but how many times did you think about doing it? It's clear the kid snapped. This wasn't premeditated. I've been abused as a kid, and thoughts start creeping in. Also, it's terrible that he killed his little brother. At the same time, I have a violently autistic cousin. That's a way to describe it. Violently autistic. I can only imagine if my aunt fed into it rather than working to correct his behavior. I imagine a relationship like that in the teenage years in an environment like that could easily turn into homicidal hate. Like his sister said, kid had no chance. Where was the Child Protective Services? And I kind of agree with the general consensus of the comments. I feel like he should have been given representation. I feel like, yes, he should still get punished for it. He's gonna be released relatively soon, honestly. I was surprised that it was that light, given that he actually did do these things. Like, he did confess. He absolutely confessed. So I'm just surprised that he got off as late as he did, considering. But yeah, this is just sad. This is another case of people who shouldn't have had people who shouldn't have had kids, or like should have given them up. State should have stepped in at some point. I hate the film theorists so much, dog. Why are they stupid? I will watch the film theory and fucking Matt Pat have put out a few more FNAF videos, and I'm biting my fucking tongue, dog, because it's just gonna be me shitting on him again. bonus points if Endo's in the room, because then he'll just be double shitting on them. But I hate his fucking anything involving FNAF. It feels like he just gave up. Man just straight up gave up. He's like, yeah, I can just say words and I make money. Okay, cool. I thought this was a theorist channel, man. I gotta get off. I'm 15 minutes late. Oh no, I gotta get off. Guys, I'm sad because the turnovers that I ordered didn't arrive because they were out of them, which is sad. I was in the mood for something sweet for once. What the hell? What the fuck? I gotta have actual dinner too. I had fries, but that's a snack. That's not actually food. I'm gonna have some weird fucking ketchup rice, guys. Cause why the fuck not? Ketchup fucking rice with hot dog in it. Weird as hell. I don't understand it. I don't understand people who like glorify the hot dog. Hot dogs are okay, but like there's so many other. I don't classify it as a meal dog. I feel like hot dogs are okay, but I feel like hamburgers and other things that are similar are just so much better, period. People who like to make hot dog recipes. Oh. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't have any other plans for tonight, honestly. So I'm gonna do what I normally do, play a little bit more on my phone, maybe get some more cleaning or something done. I did set up the VODs from earlier today immediately on the Twitch channel, and I have them importing on the YouTube channel, so I might go ahead and do that. Try to get as much of that caught up and done as I can before tomorrow. Tomorrow the only planned streams at 2 p.m. is Doom, so we're gonna... Nice. It's all... The only thing planned is Doom. I'm gonna be making dinner tomorrow evening, so I might pop on earlier in the day if I'm bored. Part of the problem today is just that I wasn't really in the mood to do anything in particular. I knew I was in the mood to basically space out, but I didn't have... Yes, we know. We know, Zombie. Everyone knows. But I didn't, like... I was definitely feeling Fallout. I just was kind of bored in general. It's like I couldn't focus as much as I wanted to. So I still streamed because I was like, you know what, it's either that or nothing. And honestly, I'd rather be doing something than nothing. Taking advantage of the fact that I have today off and I can grind on Fallout. I might do some more tonight just because I'm starting to feel a little more in the mood to do grinding. And I'm actually able to. Tomorrow morning, I don't have to stress about going into work because I have tomorrow off. So I can stay up late tonight and be wired and there's not really any consequences. I don't know. I've just been in the mood to game a lot lately when I'm not, like, when I can't because work and stuff. And then by the time that I get home and I have free time, it feels like I am either bored or disinterested. And it's like, there's so many games that I want to, like, hop on and play. It doesn't, my brain is stupid. And then I end up just kind of being indecisive and not fully getting into things because it's like, but there's also this and that thing. Or you could also be doing this. It'd just be like that. Moon is laughing at the iPad in the background. What are you looking at? Oh, it's Game Grumps. It's Game Grumps animated. This is valid. Maybe I'll binge some Game Grumps. It's been a while since I've watched. I like sporadically will tune in and binge Game Grumps because I love their content. Doki Doki Literature Code playthrough. Probably laughing at how Aaron... Which is the better Game Grump right now? Dan. Say it again. Dan! Dan is the better Game Grump. No, someone in my chat literally just said probably laughing at how Aaron is funnier. What the fuck? Zombie said incorrect. I prefer Dan too. I've talked about this. I like both of them. I'm not saying that Aaron is like horrible. I'm just saying they play off of each other beautifully. Them as a package deal is awesome. I love how they bounce off of each other. But I like Dan better. I find him a little more entertaining and funny, and I don't know. He also does cool music stuff, as Moon just pointed out. He seems like a guy that I could genuinely like vibe with, you know? It's just that kind of energy. Although if anyone's gonna prefer Aaron and be like ew when it comes to Dan, it would definitely be a zombie. It definitely is. I've never met anyone who prefers Aaron. That's so sad. That's so sad, dog. Honestly, I'm just aiming for tomorrow to be a nice, chill, lazy day. I have work the following like 5 days. I'm still actively bugging managers trying to get extra time just because between now and like the very end of December, beginning of the new year, it's just finances are ill. They're always ill. It just be like that. I still want to get new piercings. I need to actually sit down and narrow down which parlors nearby I need to go to. But I'm hoping to get that done before the holidays, maybe. I don't know, soon. Although there's more things popping up about new strains of COVID and this, that, the third. If this is actually a thing that's going to be happening and like large scale effect, then I might not be comfortable getting anything pierced because then we're going to be back into active mask wearing and other things. I just want it to be Halloween so I can go to New York. That's a terrifying statement. I am in New York and I don't feel comfy. Then November 1st I shall see Purple Kiss, and then November 4th I will see them again, but in Philadelphia. Dude, I am jealous of the traveling you do. That shit is so fucking so awesome. Like right now, my main fucking, if I could just do anything, right, with either no consequences financially or like just I can pick one thing to do and get away with, and it's not top surgery, because that will forever be the top first thing on my list, but that's a really big ask. It would be just to fucking randomly travel. Like, stop doing that. Stop. Moon fucking started rubbing me with a brush. A paintbrush. That's still weird. I'm trying to talk. It would be to travel places, especially if concerts were an option or like anything like fun like that. It'd be like, yes, I would like to travel. Melatonin. Moon's taking those melatonin gummies.
Second day I got them.
Jesus Christ. That doesn't surprise me, but it still kind of surprised me. When did Endo get up today? It was like half an hour / 45 minutes after I originally played a stream. So Endo didn't get up today until like 12:30, 12:45. But that's still early compared to how late he's been getting up lately. Like lately it's been anywhere between 2 and 4. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully South Korea next year. Ooh. Exciting. Exciting. It's awesome, dude. What? No.
Because he was like, because they're looking at retro things.
They have too much money to have midlife crises. I don't understand that.
It was
no, like dead ass. I do not understand like when you have like millionaires and like people who have like a shit ton. Like they do not have to worry about money and they have a midlife crisis. It's like, bitch, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Why are you even stressing about age? Who the fuck cares? You shouldn't.
They're looking at toys between 1980s and 2000s. It's like 2000s is retro, and then
2000s is considered retro
and then
now.
Someone in the back was like, yeah, people want 2000s or 21 or 23 right now.
Yeah.
And he just like, oh, he thuds his head on the table.
Yeah. Now that is a weird concept though for people in their like mid to late 20s, early 30s and on, but especially like that age range, it seems to hit really hard because that was their childhood. is to be like, oh yeah, the retro, it's 2000s. There's a lot of makeup brands and other companies also playing into that nostalgia, especially around right now, with like remakes of toys that came out in the late 1990s to the mid 2000s, which were popularized like during my childhood, during that time period. And then there's even makeup brands doing like Y2K collections and styles of makeup, or imitating the same types of makeup that was being sold or popularized around that time as well. Well, there's always going to be a fascination, I think, with retro stuff, because again, it pulls into nostalgic feelings, and it also pulls into something different for someone who didn't experience that time period. Because think about it, if you've never experienced that time period, but you have a draw to that, like, the style trends or whatever that pull to that time period may be, then you're gonna find that probably kind of fascinating, and that's always gonna kind of be a thing. So you're gonna emulate it to a certain degree. Your Tamagotchi? I have an old school Tamagotchi, and I think it got thrown away because I abused the living shit out of it. Because I cared for that little thing, like, often, but god damn it, when I got mad, I ended up smashing the front of it, and the front, like, faceplate came off, and I had to put it back on, and I, like, cracked it. It made this most, like, disgusting crack sound, and it went back on. It went back on just fine, and, like, the buttons worked and everything, so that's pretty pog. That is something that I will bring up that probably will make me sound like a boomer. It feels like a lot of toys and gaming products from, like, the late 90s, early 2000s had longer shelf life / could, like, resist more damage from children than the toys on the shelves now. Like, I had toys I abused the ever-living fuck out of because you just knew that you could abuse the ever-living fuck out of that toy. And, like, there's no chance it'd break, dog. Or the chance was so minimal. Like, absolutely tiny. Now you look at a toy wrong and it fucking like, I accidentally bumped it off the table and it's dead. It's like, what? I don't remember. See, I'm talking about stuff pre-DS, dog. I'm talking Game Boy. You could spike some of those systems and they'd be fine.
I have a Game Boy. I don't have any games.
The old school Xbox, the first Xbox, could take a ton of abuse. No, but I played a lot of the first Xbox at one of my best friend's house at the time for a huge chunk of time. And he abused that thing and the controllers, let me fucking tell you.
I don't get that. Like, no.
He was the person that would spike the controller if he got angry or just chuck it.
If I get really angry and I don't know what happened, I'll put my controller aside and I'll just...
Yeah, but here's what I have to say again. You could get away with doing that with some of the older controllers. Yeah, no, but that's what I was about to say. You can't do that with any of the fucking newer controllers now. Fuck, even look at Wiimotes, because a lot of people consider that system retro because of the time period. Like, even the Wiimotes could take a decent bit of damage.
I've dropped quite a bit of...
No, he wasn't. He's the same kid who was obsessed with League of Legends. The same boy.
Speaking of which, also, earlier, I don't know why, Eldon was trying to break... slamming on his...
Weird.
I don't know why, but like, hey, try this. It's really quick keyboard.
He's just trying to show off. He's just trying to flex the keyboard. No, that does kind of kill me to a certain degree. I've noticed that, especially the last couple years, buying toys for people is just like, and even just like looking more into electronics because I like to game and shit and being like, I have to be delicate with this.
Also,
I think it's stupid that game controller companies can make controllers, like, I feel like they should make them be able to withstand X amount of damage. Not because that you necessarily should be, like, throwing your controller around, but think about it logistically. Most of the time that controller's going to a child or a teen. you know, someone whose brain is not fully developed or hormones are just raging, dog.
Or you know, I just want
Well, that's what I mean though, by like it feels like for a lot of things now you literally could like bump it off a table, and if it falls the wrong way, it's fucking gone.
know,
Like you wouldn't have that happen
I've
with
tried
earlier
it before,
controllers.
so like, shit, did I break this?
But that's what I'm talking about. I saw they were remaking more of the Tamagotchis, more of the classic ones. Just like they've redone the Care Bears again. They're selling them on the shelf. My work selling them. I was just like, I like the Tamagotchis that are like the ones that where they did like collabs with people. So there's like Star Wars. There's officially licensed Star Wars. There's Pokemon ones. There were some weird Tamagotchi crossovers that were like official.
They did a couple videos. This one was on them. Then they also did another one where they really just smartphones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the point of you having a Tamagotchi?
Here's what I say, a lot of people though now have smartphones earlier on. You see a lot more children with access to smartphones or that have smartphones now.
No, I'd rather just have it all on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't know. But they there's a lot of companies that'll try to do that. They'll try to like entangle a toy or a service into a secondary thing that's available on a mobile device like a phone or tablet.
or like the one online.
Yeah, that is weird. But a lot of the educational kits now do that, I've noticed. Because here's what I have to say, for the educational kits, in their defense, you could also put a lot, yeah, it's STEM. You could put a lot more details about information and other things, especially if it's attached to a program. Like, this is STEM, so it's specifically for, that's a program for educating kids on, like, science and mathematics and all that. It's to get them interested and get career interests also started. I could see them linking that to a website because it kind of ties it, or an app because it kind of ties into the whole field of like technology, and you can have a ton of information there about not only STEM but about the other products they have and all that kind of stuff. I get that. I understand that. I actually kind of low-key miss like old school PlayStation 1 games that had like the full-on like guides.
Oh yeah.
Like instruction booklets and slash guides slash whatever in the actual case. I kind of miss that because they transitioned pretty quickly from having like a full-on booklet with like extra art or like other notes, little secrets, whatever. But like it's transitioning from that to like the ones we get now where when you get a game, it's literally a game and then it's like 2 slips of paper that say barely anything. One of them's usually a warning if you suffer from epilepsy. Like, the fucking 360 on that was pretty fucking quick. Because I do kind of like that. The part of my brain that likes collecting things kind of likes that because it can be like, oh look, this is my nice and neat collection of games. And look, they all have the booklets like intact and whatever. Like, I don't know, that plays into it for like a collector value thing for me. Now, with that not going on, it's like, why wouldn't you just do digital? I know a lot of people argue it's better to have a physical copy, but a lot of digital copies to games are tied to accounts. So as long as you're safe about your account security and moderation, then you're perfectly fine. Bro. Yo, let's fucking go, dog. I haven't played Guitar Hero in so fucking... I was obsessed with that game. I haven't played it in so long. I probably suck all ass at it. I don't know if I can set it up for stream. We have the guitars and stuff. Also, part of me would be like, but I don't think I should do that because Guitar Hero is it's essentially rhythm game, and you have a lot of streamers that just do rhythm games, like almost borderline professionally, like they speedrun stuff and they get like the best amount of points and they do the hardest mods. And I would be very casual, literally just be like, guys, I'm gonna get higher drunk and we're gonna fucking rock out. And I'm gonna miss like a quarter of the fucking keys. What? Bro. Dude, I even played the Guitar Hero that was available on the DS with the attachment. The stupid fucking attachment. I'm going to get arthritis early in life. I know this for a fact. I absolutely know I will. It runs in my family. It sucks, but I know I will. And a chunk of why I'm going to suffer from it as early as I am is because of the sheer amount of time that I spent fucking playing Guitar Hero on the DS. Because I played that shit until I was on expert levels, and then I just continued to play it. Because for some reason, it made my fucking brain smile. I don't know. It's a mixture of the music and just having to press the keys. It literally is my monkey brain being like, yeah. Yeah. But like, I was working my way up to either pro or expert, whatever the ranking system is. It was a second to last or last for the Guitar Hero games that we do have. And because Ewok plays guitar, we have, and that my mom thought it would be a good idea, we have a shit ton of Guitar Hero games. We have like 4 Guitar Hero guitars. I don't know if they all still work, and we have an entire stack of just Guitar Hero games. That's what Zombie said. They've only played Lego Guitar Hero.
Gotta do a real one, okay?
You gotta do a real one.
That's the one I played. That's the one I bought.
I feel like a lot of people who enjoyed Guitar Hero and just rhythm games in general, like jumped onto what's the other really popular rhythm game there? Friday Night Funkin'. I feel like they moved to PCs and they played that. Like, that was the transition. There's a lot of the motherfuckers that played that game. Rhythm games can be so fucking difficult, though. Part of the reason why I liked the DS one was because I would literally just do it. I think it was the portability of it for me. I didn't have to be on the TV, taking up space on the system, so I didn't have to worry about getting mom and dad's permission for that. Mom and dad were better if we had like a portable thing. There's more leniency there, and it was like, yeah, okay, you're not bothering anyone, you've got your chores done, you've got your schoolwork done. We don't feel like you've been overdoing video games, you can play like an hour or whatever, and I would just play on that. Aww, that's so sad. See, I wouldn't play it if I couldn't listen to it. So sad. Alrighty, it's been like 30 minutes. I gotta get off. I am gonna go eat fucking ketchup rice, and then I'll go from there. I do want to play a little bit more Fallout 76, but we'll see if that actually happens. I should probably stretch my legs, eat some food. I'm going to maybe play on my phone, or like watch a video on my phone or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Today's been pretty nice. I know the streams have been kind of really chill, but nature of the beast, the last couple days I wasn't feeling really good health-wise. I have been taking my vitamins and everything. It's mostly just my anemia acting up again, which it does happen, as y'all know. There's a couple other things too that are just like a little more personal. I wasn't 100% back to normal yesterday, and I definitely am not 100% back to normal today, but I am feeling better, so yeah. I'm gonna just vibe the rest of the night, really. If I do play any more Fallout 76 or Fortnite, I'll probably post about it in the Discord, but it probably will be later, because today and tomorrow are my days off, so kind of sucks because everyone else is like doing things throughout the week, and then I have the middle of the week off. It's like, hey, yay, I can do absolutely nothing with really anybody, or it's time limited, which especially when time zones are involved. That's the worst, bro. I think that's why I freak out about time zones as much as I do, because my brain immediately goes, oh, god damn it. Like, no. It's not that time zones, like, surprise me in that way. It's just time zones make everything so much harder. Just period. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It just makes it more difficult. I'm not gonna raid out. I think I'm just gonna bow out peacefully, but this has been nice. We got some more exploring, and we got a chunk of something done in Fallout 3, which is good. We've got another quest started, which is epic. I can't wait to finish that game 100% and move on to Fallout 1 is what I think I'm gonna move on to next, and then Fallout 2. But we got that done, and then we were able to go through an entire video, and that's pretty fucking sick. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. It means a ton to me. Till next stream, friends. Goodbye.